Happy Wednesday night. It is 7 p.m. Eastern time for some more Derailed Gaming here on OCRP, and we're back to the dispatch center as we've got another set of trainees tonight. We're going to be pumping out some dispatchers to the point where we may work ourselves out of a job. But hey, we'll have plenty of dispatchers for LEO, so it works, and it gets everyone else ready and good and comfortable with what they like here on the server. What's going on, everybody? Gatekeeper Drew here. Welcome to the chat to Cherish, who was the first one in today. Sure, many more of you are rolling in. For those of you who may be wondering, or I did pin the comment, but just so you know, I may not see your message if things get busy, and I'm sorry if I miss you. I hate for that to be the norm of the dispatching stream, but unfortunately that's just the way the cookie crumbles with OCRP dispatch. I can't. If we're behind, we're behind, and that's what it is. Isaac, how's it going? How you doing? Starting out the night with 9,498 subscribers, just under the 9,500 mark. We'll see if we get there by the end of the night, or by the end of my night, because we're only going to be on for a few hours. We're going to do the early half of the night and let some of the other guys pick up the second half. Let's go ahead and put the music down as low as we can. And let's go ahead and jump into this and see what's in store for our officers tonight on OCRP. I'm just waiting for this song to wrap up so we can try to be a little more coy about it. What's up, RJ? Happy Wednesday. Patrick's here as well. What's going on? Day 2 of training. It is. We got to get everyone all comfy and everything. And hello. I'm back.
How's it going?
Tom, what's up, man?
It's going pretty good. I'm just going to be here for a little while. Probably head out in like an hour or so.
Okay, just get your feet wet a little bit.
Yeah, I figured I'd just float around. I didn't know how many people were shadowing you today. I saw you had quite a lot yesterday.
Yeah, it was, there's no such thing as too much, but it was hard to, because you got one person kind of paying attention to this, another person paying attention to that. I didn't feel like I was as efficient as I could be, but, yeah. So, we've got Ketchup moving into the LEO slot. He told me he was going to be starting at this time, so that's why I decided to start this early. Because I knew he'd be the early bird, if anybody, so I reached out to him first, like, hey, what time are you getting on? So I know kind of when to start my end of things.
Yeah, I always see him on pretty early, actually.
Yeah. Well, if I'm being LEO that night, I'm getting on as early as I possibly can, especially if there's civs on,
I mean, the start time has definitely got earlier and earlier over the last couple of months, at least since I joined.
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of civs jump in. So.
I was gonna say, especially the civs, yeah, it's great.
But I know as soon as I hit my 90 days, I am doing LEO as well, so...
Okay, so... Tom, you know the drill, right? You're pretty solid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just wanted to get that cleared up before I assumed one way or the other.
Yeah, I'll just float around wherever you need me. If you need me to take
Sure.
911s or whatever, I can do that for the first hour or whatever you guys want to do.
Sorry, I'm messaging someone right now. Okay, so that leaves Michael and Christian. So Christian, you're brand new to it. You know dispatching, but not the
Yeah.
the CAD way of doing things.
Yeah.
I don't know how to drive a cab either. And
Yeah, it's just CAD side because I'm not used to Sonora, so
okay. Do you have my stream pulled up?
I never got.
Oh, well, let me send you a link to it. Boo, 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 boo.
Let me pull that up on my laptop.
I would share it if like I said, I'd just share screen if I could, but I'm afraid I'd overwhelm and crash.
Oh, you're good.
I've heard horror stories about that. So, there we go. I just DM'd it to you. And then, Michael, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good, huh? I'm ready to get started.
What's your experience level? Like, have you... Like, just give me a little background how you're feeling overall.
Pretty good. I did a little bit. I think you were actually on with 341, was it? A couple nights ago. I started taking some couple calls, and I did a little bit of dispatching as well.
Oh, cool.
I'm pretty much very familiar with the CAD now, all the little ins and outs. So now it's just kind of managing.
So do you feel you're
more.
past shadowing then? And
I
like
think
actually
so.
taking reins of something?
I think so. I don't know about like fully solo LEO
No.
with like 10 plus units yet, but you know, I think like fire control with a good amount of units, I feel like it could handle, and then some LEO as well.
I'd shout you out, Christian, but you're right here. But thank you for subscribing. I was like, well, this is awkward. I've never thanked a new subscriber, right, while I'm on a call with them.
Hey, I tried to do everyone that I know, so.
Oh yeah, there's quite a few, so it's hard to find unless you kind of know what to look for, you know. Well then, with your permission, Michael, I'll just kind of let you fly how you want, and I'll concentrate a little more on Christian, just answer your questions as we go. Do you feel comfortable with that?
I think so. If
Okay.
anything, I'll just kind of let you know.
Yeah. So Tom, you said you're feeling 911s, and then maybe what else, or just pretty much 911s?
I'll just float around if I'm needed. You know, you need fire or 911s, I can do that. I'm only going to be here for like an hour or so.
Right.
So I'll disappear at some point in the night.
Well, I was thinking Christian could probably follow you down to 911s when you take them.
Yeah, that's good.
That's fine with me.
And then I could actually, Michael, if you feel comfortable doing comms while Tom's here, then I could just kind of observe and give you pointers and stuff.
Yeah, that'd be good.
And I'll just kind of kick back and watch and, you know, speak up when I need to.
Yeah, I mean, definitely, like any constructive criticism would be great. I would greatly appreciate it.
Yeah. And if shit hits the fan, if you want me to take over and just jump in and we could just totally flip-flop and you can kick back and watch, I'm down with that too.
Signal is no longer in effect.
The fuck?
Signal is no longer in effect.
What is that?
I don't even know.
I
what
don't
that
know. I hit a
I've
button.
never heard that.
Oh, you
I don't know how
clicked-
to cancel it.
It stopped.
Oh, okay.
I've never heard that.
Oh, there's
before.
the tone board. I was trying to get stuff. Oh.
You must have hit clear traffic. But yeah, there were a couple times last night, and I'm going to be straight up with you. And stop me if I'm out of line, but if shit starts hitting the fan, I found myself last night just jumping in and taking over. So don't let me do that if you don't want me doing that, because I kind of felt bad doing that a couple times, and they actually came back and they were like, well, we're glad you did because it was getting pretty crazy. But if you'd like to practice being overwhelmed, please just tell me to shut up and do it. Let you do it.
Sounds good. Okay. On the tone board, clear traffic, alert tone, emergency assist. What are those?
So let me go down them with you guys. Most of them I don't use. I'm going to just share it with communication so only we hear it. But here's clear traffic. Well, that might just clear it in general.
So that basically if you need to say something urgently and people are talking?
Did you hear a tone?
No.
I heard it, yeah.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I got it.
What the hell?
I don't have tags though.
Why didn't I hear it? Okay, hang on. Do you hear that one?
Nope.
I do, yeah.
Okay, Christian probably won't hear it then because, yeah, he doesn't have the tags. Let me add police to it. Maybe that's why I'm not hearing it.
I still...
There we go. That's clear traffic.
Nope.
You may have to actually look some of these up because I'm not sure. Alert tone. Looks like the National Public Service announcement. All calls.
Oh, you talking about
Yeah,
the
322.
tones?
322, go ahead. Oh, sorry. See?
Sorry.
322 is going to be 1037, 10:08 at this time. Stand by. I'll update. I'm not going to be active, K9.
10-4. Also, 322, be advised, we're doing some training, so you'll hear some tones. Just disregard.
10-4.
This will be all call fire, so if there's like a 5-alarm shit show, you could play this. We usually don't, but...
I think it went through the tone.
I only got that
the
once on
link.
shift, and that was... We had the mass casualty, like 5 people at Mackenzie Field behind the station.
There
Yeah,
was
that's
put
the
it
only
down
time I've
there.
ever used it.
This is Blaine County Fire?
I don't have any calls pending, or calls pending.
Negative.
10-4.
And I think I cleared the bolos last night before I logged off, but let me do that too, because you won't be able to do this. Yeah, you won't be able to do this until you get LEO tags, but we're supposed to clean the bolos out each afternoon before we start.
Yeah, this. Is
Which-
the warrant
County,
still
just
active?
confirming your 10-8.
Say 9 that? You're coming in a little bit low.
Just confirming your 10-8.
Yeah, 10-4. I'm 10-8.
What was I saying? Oh, yeah, so I cleared them last night because I knew I was probably going to be the first dispatcher on tonight, so I just went ahead and helped
So-
myself out last night. And really,
So,
sorry.
is the warrant still active then?
Yes, warrants, and I double-checked with, it was either, I think it was Kim, but it might have been Bradley. Whoever it was confirmed that the warrants stay forever unless
Okay.
the person is actually arrested, then we clear it out. They may do a cleanup on it on their end at some point, but we don't as dispatchers.
County
just the
322. I'm going to be
bolos.
out with multiple vehicles, multiple people here in front of the Yellow Jack 949. No additionals
Alright.
needed at this time. Just going to be a welfare
How's
check.
things?
10-4. So we'll just discontinue the tones because I don't want to confuse him or anything, and if he needs the radio. So we'll just let it fly. Oh, the other Michael's here. What's up, Mike?
Evening, Drew.
Thank you.
I now officially hate spaghetti.
Wait, why?
I cooked too much of it last week, and I ate enough to feed a 4-person family.
Oh, spaghetti actually sounds kind of good. I toyed with the idea of making that tonight, but I found
There was so
Tostitos and
much.
Tostitos cheese to be sounding very pleasurable. So
My stomach is very disagreeable with me right now, but hopefully I don't puke.
you
I
sounded
know
like
that
someone
guy.
on server when you said
Drew.
that.
Me?
Yeah, the way you said that, I'm trying to remember what character, whose character that was you sounded like.
Hey, Drew, what would I put in for code for this call if you just out with people?
I would just call title, I'd call it welfare check, and I wouldn't put a code, because there's nothing applicable, I don't think, under the codes.
The only
So-
one that really fits would be a 5X, which is just
Other.
a general
Yeah.
other.
Or if it, the other miscellaneous you could use is 13, which is suspicious. This wouldn't be suspicious, but
No.
but
So,
something like, you know, like I gave him a 78 call last night, and I made up a story that a man and woman were fighting in the liquor race over the man's wallet, and she stole it from him and went on the roof and was threatening to throw all of his money out to all the locals. So I listed that as suspicious because what is that? I mean, maybe theft? I don't know. Can you steal your husband's wallet?
I gave 322 a 78 call while he was on, what is it? Well, he was on his ride along with Brandon. And then I think it was just a welfare check around 1025.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Codes. I need to pull up.
So the one I will tell you about, though, out of all the codes, is the channel hold, and it's on the very bottom of the tone board. This is the important one because you will need to use this.
Oh, I know what that sounds like already.
Yeah, you guys, if you've ever watched a dash cam video or a body cam video, you've heard the tones. But it's just that burp, and it plays every 30 seconds. So what we do is we put it on repeat. Make sure you're playing it to communications and police. And then you repeat 99 times. It'll be count 99. So repeat 30 seconds, count 99, and then you put it into effect. Attention all units, doing a test channel hold. Repeat, this is only a test. And then it'll play for as long as you want it to. It'll continue to go. And then once channel hold is lifted, you'll clear it off, and attention all units, channel hold lifted, 1715, or 1915. Jeez, I fucked that up. And we use the, if you want to do the times, again, not mandatory, it's just for immersion purposes, but you'll use what's in the bottom right of the CAD.
Should I request dispatch tags now or later? Because I can't hear any tone.
I mean, it's not a huge deal if you don't hear it right now.
If I'm correct, I don't believe you need the tags. I think you just need the CAD eye. Do you?
No, you do. You can get...
Oh.
I don't know what all you can access the CAD on, but you will not be able to take 911 calls. You can't pull people around. You can't have the orange dot. You can't be the channel commander.
No, I think he means that Christian has dispatch tag on Discord, so you should be able to access the CAD.
I have CAD access. I just can't hear any tones or anything.
So you'll need to get the TeamSpeak in, because I believe that transmits over through TeamSpeak.
Yeah, that's what it's transmitting through.
What it will be is you have to set your identity in the CAD to communications, or you won't hear tones.
I don't want to do that.
So you see up the top where it has like your number right in the middle of your screen?
Yeah. Oh!
Yeah, if you click on that, you can set your agency to communications. Click save, and then you'll hear tones.
You're as fire right now, that's why.
Yeah, let me switch it.
Okay. I'm gonna be temporarily busy real quick. I gotta finish up an essay for a class, so I'm gonna...
Hey, now that's good.
And Drew, your identity is set to police as well, which is probably why you couldn't hear tones when it was just communications.
Yeah, it has me under engine or still under unit groups too.
So that would... How do I change that?
There now you're as dispatcher, Christian.
Yeah, there you go. So if
I can play one to communications.
Yeah, just play it just to communications, and you should hear it.
Yeah, I got it now. Oh my gosh, that's a simple thing.
Yep, there we go.
That might be why I was hearing double tones the other last night. How do I... Add a group, look up tone board, timers, toggle panic. I think I have to go into my own personal settings, and I don't know if I could do that from here.
So when
It's fine. If it shows BCSO for me, that's not the end of the world.
so when
Oh.
SIFs do 911, will that show up in CAD?
It'll show up under 911 calls in the CAD, and then you'll click on it, and then you'll hit open an editor or whatever the phrase is. You click on it, it's the one that's obvious. It's like take call, open
Oh,
an editor.
okay, I got
like
it.
that.
Yeah.
And then it'll put it into the new dispatch panel.
Okay.
You'll have to change the call title from emergency to whatever it is, fire, whatever. Call origin, caller, call status always active. Priority, if it's a fire, it's a 1. 2 would be things like traffic stop, or like what Ketchup's doing, a welfare check, or something that was called into the police but isn't life-threatening or something like that.
Yeah.
And then a 3 is pretty rare. That's going to be a 78 call, cat stuck in a tree, that kind of bullshit.
Okay. I
Block,
just want to monitor that so I can jump down on TeamSpeak. So.
Yep. Block, you don't need to do anything with. Address is the name of the street, so like Panorama. Postal would be 949 or whatever the postal is. Call title, like I said, this is the thing you're going to first see.
Yeah.
Or at least
Oh,
I
this
first
is not
look at. So say fire, and then code. If you find, do other if you're unsure, but if you type in fire, there's a fire option. There's like 2 or 3 different vehicle accident types. That's fairly minor, because what's ultimately going to matter is what the officer puts as the arrest record, if there is one. But it's just another way to fine-tune what you're saying. Okay, so it's a domestic deal. Okay, what kind of domestic? Oh, well, it's an assault and battery, or an assault, a battery, whatever. So you can kind of fine-tune what's being said there, but don't get hung up on that and miss what the caller is saying to you. So I'll give you guys an example. Oh, and something else before I go into showing you an example dispatch. In the top right of new dispatch, there's that thing called save types. And if you're looking at my stream, I've got 6 different ones already set up. Pursuit, shots fired, panic button, traffic stop.
Oh, so you can
fire,
actually set
robbery.
it up. Or...
You can preset it. Obviously, you wouldn't know
that's
address
nice.
and postal, but you can have the call origin and all that other stuff, call type. So, for instance, if I was going to set up a, let's say let's go with traffic stop. Boom. Radio dispatch, active, priority 2. Traffic stop 1050. Then I could say it's at 9 or at Panorama. Click on that. 949. And then call description. I'm going to put 78. So if anyone looks back on this, 78. Deputy 322 observed the 78 going 96 in a 50. Plate DREW, red Corolla 2012, I don't know, something like that. And then you can create the call. There it goes, popping up there for those of you that are on CAD now. And then you could attach him to it. 322 County. 322 County.
322, go ahead.
Are you 10-8 right now?
Yeah, I can be 10-8. Please give me something.
10-4. Stand by. We're doing a little bit of training. I was going to move your marker. So then you can put him there. Then he's en route. Obviously, since it's a traffic stop, you can move it to 97.
All right, 10-4. Thanks, dispatch.
I don't like
322 County.
Go ahead.
You sound a little nervous. Are you trying to say something?
Negative. I'm good now.
10-4. I observe little things like that. Like, are you trying to tell us something here? So here, let's go ahead and do a 78 call. And I'll pretend that someone is actually called it in. So let's go priority 3. address. Let's go with Marina Drive.
Drew, you're muted, by the way. Not sure if you know.
Oh my god, when did I mute?
At least a minute ago.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys. Okay, so I'm going to do a new dispatch now. It sounds like he wants a 78 anyways. I must have hit the button.
Yeah,
that
give him
mutes it.
something, because
Yeah.
he sounds desperate.
So I'm going to pretend that we're taking a 911 call just so you guys can see what you need out of a 911 caller. But we're going to do it in the form of a 78. You guys all familiar with what 78 is?
Uh-huh.
County
Yep.
322, did you have a call assignment for me, or were you just moving me around?
I was just moving you around. We will have a call shortly for you, so stand by. Give us about 3-4 mics.
10-4.
So I put call origin, caller, active, priority 3 since it's a 78. We're going to put it on Marina Drive, 1035. Call title, disturbance. And I'll just put suspicious. That's kind of like my go-to miscellaneous. So 911, where's your emergency? We'll call her RP Mary, local drive-in manager. So the person who's calling 911 will say, oh, my name's Mary, I'm the local drive-in manager, which tells us that police don't need to meet with her. They just need to take the information that's been given. It's a local. Which odds are means they're calling in on themselves on what they're doing, obviously. You guys have probably been there. So, my name's Mary. I'm at 1035 Marina, so 1035 Marina. Okay, what seems to be the problem, Mary? Oh, well, I've got this guy here. The movie's over. He's had a couple too many to drink, and he's insisting that he can stay and continue partying. Okay, so man on scene refuses to leave after final movie completed, possibly intoxicated. Okay, man, well, what does he look like? Oh, he's got a red shirt, blue jeans, black hair, brown boots. Okay. And how long ago was this? Oh, well, it's actively happening right now. Okay. So I'll put actively happening, because sometimes there'll be a lead time. Say they've been waiting on 911 or something. Did you happen to catch a name? No, I didn't catch his name. Okay. Does he happen to have any weapons on him? Yes. Actually, sir, he's walking around with a hammer. So suspect has hammer. Okay, and Mary, do you have a callback number? RP number? Sure. 555-2424. We'll do the old Hollywood 555-2424 there. You guys follow on that?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so we'll create the call. Boom. Now you guys can pull it up and view it. And I'll go ahead and dispatch them out. 322 County.
322, go ahead.
Can I have you respond to 1035 Marina Drive? We got a 78 caller over there.
10-4. Go ahead and place me in CAD, and can you recall notes?
10-4. RP's Mary. She's the local drive-in manager there at the drive-in movie theater. She said there's a man on scene that refuses to leave after the final movie completed. He's possibly intoxicated. Description: red shirt, blue jeans, black hair, brown boots. He's still there. It's currently happening. And she wanted to report that he does have a hammer. Callback number is in call notes.
10-4. Did they get physically aggressive with the person?
No, he's just being belligerent at this time, as far as she told me. But he's just running around, swinging it in the air and kicking chairs over.
10-4. Show me in route code 2.
10-4. And so we got him 1018 en route, and then when he gets there, he'll tell us he's 97. And you'll, next to his name under active units, you'll click on the 1018 thing and change it to 97. That's a little more traffic than we would usually do over the radio if it's busy. If it's chill like this, I mean, you can read him the whole freaking call log. But if there's 8 different officers on server, you don't want to tie up with, you know, Mary's life story.
Count 322, show me 97.
10-4, show you 97. So that'll give you a little bit of an idea of how to do that. And I put RP, I meant callback CB. So you can update things in the original call description and then hit update call. Ooh, excuse me, and you'll see it update. Yeah, Ketchup is not bolo gang tonight. He's second night doing LEO.
Who?
Caleb 322.
Oh.
Everyone calls him Ketchup because that's the name of his channel, is Ketchup the Ninja, and it's like his deputy's name. If you were to call him out, it's Deputy Hines. Just his, gimmick, I guess, if you will. 322 County.
Stand by.
Oh, I got a standby on a 78. He must really be getting into it. I wanted to see if body cams were working tonight, and he doesn't have his on.
Is it hit or miss usually with the body cams?
Just recently. It's been completely missed for me the last 2 weeks, but...
Yeah, they haven't been working at all for me recently.
But I'm checking every day I get a chance. When I was LEO 2 nights ago...
Go for 322.
322, can you double check your body cam? I think you may have bumped it earlier.
10-4, do you see it now?
10-4.
10-4, thanks.
Oh, mine's working.
Yay!
Oh, yep, they're back.
Yay! It's a party. We got body cams. Yes!
How do you actually bring it up to make it larger?
Count.
Click on it. Click on the eyeball. Or
How
the
you do
camera.
body cam?
322, go ahead.
Can you run a 27 for me whenever you get a chance?
10-4, run it.
It's going to be Jimmy, Juliet, Ida, Mike, Yankee.
Sorry, start over. I think I missed you there.
Yep, it's going to be Jimmy, Juliet, Ida, Mike, Yankee. Last name is going to be Hackhorn. It's going to be Hotel Alpha Sierra Kilo. Hotel Oscar Romeo November. And
Let me see
can
if
you
that
advise
actually-
if they have previews for Drunk and Disorderly?
Now, there's no one in here. I'm just making it all up. 10-4. He's got 3 counts of attempted murder. All of those are unconvicted but pending. And also 7 DUIs and 3 drunken publics.
10-4. Sounds like Vinny Caprioli. Let me double check his ID.
Is there a way I can pull up their body cam on there?
I couldn't tell you. I've never done... Well, I mean, I did one night without tags, and I couldn't tell you the difference.
Okay. Alright, stress.
Click the pulsing camera icon under active units, and that will bring it up.
I actually might have had tags my first night, if I'm going to be honest. I think I might have planned
Nope,
ahead.
he's right. Just hover over him, and it shows the camera.
Yeah, it shows
All
it really
right, I'm
small,
back.
and you can click on it, and it enlarges as big as you want it.
See, mine I
Got
can't do
322.
that.
He's trying to swing at me.
You can't click it.
Officer in distress. Any additional
down.
county units? Additional county units, please respond. Gonna be 1035 Marina.
He was tasered. I heard putting down.
Count 322.
322.
Shots were fired by officers. Suspects is gonna be down. Can you roll medics when you get a chance?
10-4. Now, if it's county medics, we'll just buy a couple of seconds, make it look like we went and contacted them, and then we'll come back and say 322 county.
322, go ahead. And show up one subject in 15 at this time.
10-4. I've got 1, 10, 15. County medics are going to be out one mic from station 2 off rotation.
10-4 off rotation en route.
And you could put 1, 10, 15 in the call notes. And I just do what would seem reasonable. If people were online being fire and EMS, how far are they from that location?
Yeah.
That's how I put it. Tow, same thing. Off rotation means, so even if you say county medics, still say off rotation just to be clear, because someone may miss one word or the other. There was a lot going on last night, and I think I had to repeat like 2 or 3 times for Pat.
Can you give me a county transport my way, please, for my individual?
10-4. We have medics en route. Are you expecting him to be released?
Looks like I just nicked him. He might be all right with some gauze here. I'm waiting on medics to confirm.
10-4. I'll get county transport out of Bolingbrook. There'll be about 2 mics.
10-4, thanks.
I like him. He was actually playing that out.
Yeah. Catch up the ninja on YouTube.
Basically.
Seems legit.
So, I roll them from Bolingbrook. Unless it's a busy night, then maybe the van's at their local station. So I could have had them right down the street for them if I wanted to. But since we're just kind of chilling, I'll roll them from Bolingbrook. If there's time to RP, or if they've got a big scene, then I'll roll from
322
Bolingbrook.
county.
Be advised, medics are going to be clearing this individual. It was just a graze. County transport's going to be here any second to take him.
10-4.
Then you can add things like that in the call notes if you see me updating it. County.
Okay, we're just waiting for things to pop off, basically.
Yeah, and I'm showing you an example of
Yeah.
a standard call if people were actually on server
Yeah.
doing this with him. And I like how he's just playing along.
County 322. County transport has the individual there en route to Bolingbrook. You can go ahead and show me 98.8 from this call. I appreciate your help.
10-4, thank you. Showing you 10-8, 1938.
Yeah, I think he's doing it so
4.
you can
You have any
train
more
us.
calls for me? Just let me know.
10-4.
Was that a civ or a local?
No,
Where?
that's low.
That's a local. Okay then. No
Yeah, that
problems
was a-
there.
That was a local call. He was just playing it out so we can actually hear it. Luckily enough.
So the body cams and the live map as a dispatcher you could use to your advantage. There's a couple reasons, or a couple main reasons you would use these things to your advantage. One, the live map. Let's forget about the body cam for a second, but the live map, when it comes to a call coming in, say 1036 Marina, there's a call. Okay, who's my closest unit? Is 322 there? Is 439 nearby? Is 110 nearby? That
Yeah,
sort
you
of
want
thing.
the closest unit for
So you- yeah.
able.
The closest unit within their jurisdiction.
Yeah.
So if the closest Blaine County unit to 1036 is over at 920 in Harmony, but there's a Grapeseed unit lurking at 1043, you must dispatch the Blaine County unit, even though they're further away.
Yeah,
So
can't do interdisciplinary
you can.
or
If all other units are tied up in that jurisdiction, you can pull from the nearest jurisdiction or the nearest unit within a jurisdiction, but you have to request an out of jurisdiction. So 322 County.
322, go ahead.
Gonna do a couple of sample transmissions if you don't mind just playing along.
10-4.
322 County.
Run it.
Are you able to respond to an out of jurisdiction call in Polito?
10-4, go ahead and send it.
10-4. Disregard. So something like that.
Okay.
So maybe maybe there's no Polito units. Maybe it's like right now, only Ketchup is on server. So you would still ask him if he's available for an out of jurisdiction. Now,
How's Polito out of? Oh, because he's Blaine County, isn't he?
right? Yeah. So he can only cover Sandy, Harmony, Grapeseed. Basically, have you looked at the jurisdiction map?
I think it splits at the Mount Chiliad Road.
Yeah. Let me pull that up.
So it goes around Grapeseed basically, and then along Calafia, and then from Calafia, I believe it follows Raton Canyon. No. Correction,
Cassidy
it follows
Trail,
Cassidy
right?
Trail. You're right,
Yeah.
Cassidy Trail, and then the south end of Blaine County from the west side starts on, I believe, Banyan Canyon Drive.
Yeah,
And then
at
it connects.
909.
Yeah. Well, actually, it starts actually to go further west. It starts at the north end of 901, and then follows Route 1 down to the Banyan Canyon.
Okay,
turn.
yeah, I see it now.
Follows around where 909 is, and it stops at 817, and then it goes a block north on Route 11 to Marlowe Drive.
Okay.
And then it follows Marlowe Drive all the way to Sonora Road at Vinewood Bowl. Once it hits Sonora Road, it shoots up north until you get to La Fuente Blanca, and then it cuts basically due east across, give or take. And that's just from memory. You'd have to look for more exact.
Yeah, I'm on the map now.
Okay.
It's different. This is different from my old community because we included Polito with Blaine County, but it's different here. So.
Well, and Roxwood plays a role in that too, because
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, could you imagine being a part of Blaine County and going all the way up to 3051?
Yeah. Which
That
that makes
would
sense for
be
Chiliad
horrible.
because it's mainly Chiliad they are.
Chiliad, so
sense.
Chiliad's new road is unpatrolled. It is
Yeah, I know
a
that.
free-to-play area. Units can go on there. If a chase goes up there, people aren't safe. The units can continue to follow or disregard at their own decision.
I'm just saying Mount Chiliad. Polito's on that side of Mount Chiliad, so it just makes sense.
Correct.
Really.
So
If the new road were to have a jurisdiction, it would be Polito, but it is unjurisdicted. It's considered private property. But if a chase goes there, if a 911 call brings you there, you treat it as someone's property. Basically, it's like the world's largest property.
Or I thought I had.
Dangerous is file. Am I seeing that right?
Yeah, body cams are kind of working. It just went down for me though, so we'll see.
Yeah, it went down for me too.
Yeah.
I had it when Caleb was executing that call,
Yeah,
but it
yeah.
just went down.
Oh well, he went down.
What?
322 Kenny.
Good.
Are you still? I lost you in CAD.
Yep. 10-4. I'll be back shortly. I had a headache.
10-4. Let him say headache.
Figures.
Let him say headache or 10-0. Don't use. That's why I had to stop myself. I lost you in CAD.
Okay, so we do have file.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't mind going over fire stuff as well. You are.
Oh yeah. I'll step back for a minute. That'll give me a second to get some water and catch breath.
It's all good.
Actually,
I mean, how hard is fire dispatch? Is it even that difficult?
no.
So
It's
fire is plain English. So
Okay.
you don't need to
So
know,
okay.
and you don't need to know 10 codes as dispatcher either. There's no everything's plain talk. 10 codes can be used with LEO, but they don't have to be.
Okay.
And one last thing, sorry, Tom, before you go, was there any questions off of all of that word vomit that I gave you guys? Okay. It's all yours then, Tom. I just wanted to make sure.
or. So is it?
Oh, 735 is the one who trained me too.
Has everyone already been through?
Yeah,
fire
Looney,
stuff?
thanks
Is
a
it
lot.
just,
You ruined it. No, I'm
Christian
kidding.
that hasn't?
No, I'm fully trained in fire right now.
No, sorry, I
won-
meant fire dispatch.
What's up, Saul?
Oh,
How you
yeah,
doing?
no.
Okay.
I done fire. It might be different here, but I did fire dispatch in old Unity. But
735. Yeah, he's going to be Engine 2
Yeah, I've
tonight.
dispatched fire off this server. I'm not worried.
Michael, if you just scream if someone starts talking and you're dispatched, so I don't talk over.
Yeah, yeah,
Vice versa.
okay.
Whichever Michael, doesn't really matter.
Me too.
Sounds
Yeah,
good.
both of us will team together.
Yeah, I'll stop talking if someone speaks in there. No
problem.
Yeah, fire is pretty simple. It depends whether you're doing
Looney.
dedicated fire control or you're dispatching both. Like you're switching between LEO and fire. But yeah, most things with fire are kind of just undocumented. It's kind of just how you want to do it. Personally, for me, well, hold on, let me see if I can share my screen because it will make things so much easier. So yeah, you should be able to see that. So the first thing you want to do with fire is, I mean, you can usually do a roll call, like when you first kind of join fire dispatch, if there's a lot of units on, to figure out if their names in TeamSpeak are correct or not. The one thing to look out for is in CAD, unit groups don't clear themselves. So if someone was previously online as rescue, like yesterday, and they come on today, they'll still show as rescue despite being like engine or something. So what I do normally as soon as I get on is I clear every single group that's fire related.
And reassign.
And sorry, what was that?
Then we have to reassign them because fire can't do it.
Yeah, fire can't do it, and they're always incorrect. So I just clear it as soon as I come online, and then reset it up. And then if you don't know how to make a group, you just click on their name, click add to group, new group. And then you can just type in the group name. So, for example, this guy's engine 2. So
9,500. We did it. Thank you, everybody.
Otherwise, yeah, fire is pretty simple. In terms of like what units you dispatch, it's whoever is the closest station, but also closest units.
Also, just real quickly, everybody, for those of you who are members, like RJ there in the chat, Episode 1 of OCRP Paleto Bay Cops, Volume 1, just got released to members of the channel. Volume 2 of Paleto Bay Cops is coming out tomorrow to members as well. So you guys will have back-to-back episodes coming out if you're a member of the channel. And shout out to everyone who's gifted the subs, Ace Cloud being a big one.
County 322.
322 county.
But Ace Cloud, Drunken Stitches has been a part of it.
Back in your CAD.
Lolly, Richard is typing. All of you
back.
guys that have been gifting here
Simple
recently, there are so many new members. I believe we have 80 some odd members right now. So thank you guys for that. There are several of you, dozens of you, almost 100 of you that are going to be getting, that have already gotten one new episode, the very first episode of OCRP Paleto Bay Cops Volume 1. And Driver Mike, there's another member. And OCRP Paleto Bay Cops Volume 2 will be released tomorrow at some time. It's uploading right now. It depends on how long it takes to upload. And then I've got to do just a few things before I can post it to you guys. But you'll get it sometime tomorrow. So that is some of the fun stuff for members. As far as my streaming schedule this week, it's up in the air for the next 3 days. I do believe I am going to be on... Let me double check. It is... What is September 8th? September 8th would be Sunday. So Sunday night will definitely be on for some hide and seek with Ketchup 322. So that is on Sunday night. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday is up in the air at this point. We're just going to play that by ear. As I said, I've been giving you guys some big, nice long streams this week. So, since I'm on vacation this week. Now, the second half, I might take a couple days or all 3. I don't know for myself. Just make sure you're on my Discord link down in the description box. And join the Discord if you want to get some more real-time updates. I'll usually post there before I post on YouTube for updates. So, just be on the lookout there. Otherwise, yeah, those are the updates I meant to get them more to you guys yesterday, and I didn't. So I got those updates to you right at the end of the stream. So anyways, that's what to look for the next few days. And we got body cam finally back, so we'll get to enjoy some body cam. And I don't know what I'll be doing. I do definitely have some Civ things. I've got a few Civ ideas. I got one I'm really looking forward to that I don't want to say anything about. And of course, Orson Rockefeller is going to make his way back very soon. Now that there's a brand new Sandy Shores, he feels the need to protect it. Also, there's been a request for Craig to get back out. Robbie's always lurking around Mama. Maybe just around the corner. All it takes is a reason for her to grab her shotgun and walk the state. So we'll see what happens with our Civs coming up. Of course, more LEO coming. I want to do some more dispatch. Hopefully there's a solo night here or there we could get her, a couple of us being on. Definitely looking forward to some of that. But let's get back to the training here on OCRP Dispatch.
That's one of the upsides it has for it. I mean, it's got one of the lowest education rates in the entire continental United States.
Whoa, I mute up for a couple minutes, I come back, and what is this conversation?
We're talking
Very
about
serious
Tom moving.
conversations.
Yeah, very, very serious.
Yeah.
I left and you're showing them how to do something in the fire like a sign engine 2. I come back and it's like, people are idiots. Basically. I'm like, what?
We're talking about Tom moving to the U.S. in a few months. He's
Oh.
moving to Missouri, which
Oh,
has a
really?
track record for one of the lowest education rates in the country, unfortunately.
I live 10 miles from the state line of Missouri. Actually, less than that.
My
I see, yeah.
condolences.
I might be near you then in that case.
Yeah. Well, you have to let me know low key sometime whereabouts. We'll see how close it is.
Yeah, I'll send you a message on Discord now with the area.
Okay. I'm in Overland Park, Kansas. I have no qualms saying that on air. It's the second largest city in Kansas behind Wichita.
Well,
so
in that case, you might want to check the message
What
I
is
sent
this?
you.
Oh, okay.
oh shit.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm gonna be guessing Tom's moving to Kansas City.
No, St. Louis.
St. Louis.
Shut up, we're on air.
Yeah,
Definitely
no,
St. Louis.
That's a drive.
Florida, actually.
Florida, yeah. Well, you have to let me know.
Yeah,
Maybe I can make
keep you updated.
make the long drive out there.
Oh yeah, no, I'm headed to Kansas City for the NASCAR race
Oh, at the
in
Speedway?
September. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about how long would it take? 15, 20 minutes depending on traffic to get there?
Yeah, I live all the way in Detroit, so that's going to be
Oh,
a heck
yeah.
of a drive, especially considering finals. And on the
Connie,
day I'm
322.
supposed to be there.
322.
322 Connie.
Be advised, I just witnessed a rollover accident. It's gonna be on Airport Road. We're gonna be at the dirt road that parallels to Joshua. If you can send fire and EMS my way, it's gonna be 78.
10-4 will be dispatching fire in your direction. Stand by for callback on status.
Simple.
Hey Tom, can you get a fire rolling over that direction? It's 934 at the intersection of Route 68 and the Airport Road.
Sorry, yeah.
Thank you.
Sandy
I'll
F. Julio?
Put it up for you, Tom.
It's at
Yeah.
Route 68 and the Airport Road, 934. Ah, there you go.
Gotcha.
Thank you. I'm going to drag 322 over to it.
What happened?
Did he tell you guys that was a 78?
Yeah.
No, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was a 78.
Yeah, he knew you guys were working on fire stuff, so he was just trying to help you guys out a bit.
You got a time back on the fire?
Probably still talking to him.
Sorry, I'm
Oh.
back now. Yeah, they're on the way.
You have time?
We're from station 2, so it'll be like a minute, 2 minutes.
322 County.
Good.
Engine 2 Rescue 2 is being dispatched to your location. Should be about 2 to 3 minutes.
10-4, thanks.
Always go a minute up.
Oh yeah, because I mean, yeah, I could make it to Polito in 3 minutes if I had the right car.
I think we all could.
But if you're in an ambulance and you're dodging traffic and you're trying to be professional, it's going to be more like 4 or 5. I had that happen with Toe. I was actually editing a video today, and I was on the backside of Roxwood, like the most northwestern part of the map. And they said Toe was coming 5 minutes, and it was about 5 minutes. I thought it was pretty quick, actually, as you could hear in the video. And they were like, yeah, it was more like 7. We probably should have told them 7. I'm like, oh, okay, I didn't even notice. But they were coming from Tobro, so it was Flywheels. And they were, coming, but they can't go emergent. They can go the speed limit. So they underestimated that it was going to take 7 freaking minutes to get from Flywheels to just a couple blocks from the ammunition in Roxwood.
Body cams are back up, by the way.
Yep, yeah, it was his headache. It wasn't the system. He
gotcha.
headached.
Yeah, I see it right there. Looks like he's blocking it off.
Yeah, I was wondering what he was doing.
What on? Oh man, my Reddit glitched out, and now I'm not getting my saved posts. I wanted to read some crappy stories while I waited.
Yeah, Drew, that is a really, really weird coincidence.
Is it not?
I was there like a year and a half ago.
Really?
Yeah.
And can I ask where you're coming from?
I'm in the UK right now.
Okay. I didn't know how specific you wanted to get, or you could type that to me. But regardless, I mean, it's, overseas. So it's,
yeah, I'm in London right now. So.
Okay, yeah, so you're like almost opposite part of the country, or the world. It's 8-hour difference, so you're 2/3 of the way around. And to be, all the way, just St. Louis,
yeah, that is a really weird coincidence. That's where you are as well.
Yeah. That's funny. Because I graduated in Missouri on the opposite side of Kansas City, and my ex lives, we still live together and have the kid and everything, but lives out here, and obviously happy wife, happy life. So, came this direction when we married and everything. So, so still here.
Yeah, that's, that is shockingly close.
Yeah.
I'll have to keep you up to date with that.
Yeah, for sure. What are winters like in London? They're probably what?
I'll be
to be
freezing.
honest.
That's a little further north, isn't it, than us?
I mean, the coldest it gets here about summer is like, I don't know, winter, sorry, is like 3 Celsius. So it's really not
what's
that
that?
cold compared
Oh,
to
really? So you don't get snow at all then?
barely. I mean, maybe every couple of years, but even then it's
Oh shit.
hardly any snow.
Okay.
Oh, that's interesting, because when I went to Scotland and Ireland on vacation,
Well,
they said
that's
it's very, very Arctic, because they're
Yeah,
very
Scotland
even
is
with the north of
different.
Canada.
they're a few hundred miles north of London at least. That's just from envisioning it in my head. They're the northernmost part of the UK.
Scotland gets a good amount of snow.
London's
but we
actually
don't.
more even with Detroit and New York and everything.
So would that put London more in? I'd have to pull up a map. Are they more in line with like Atlanta or something?
London.
That's
in
Atlanta
London.
weather.
No. If I'm looking at it right, according to like my Google Maps or whatever it is, London is just about even with Maine and Nova Scotia a little bit.
Latitude-wise?
Yeah, latitude-wise.
So it must be the coastal fronts and everything. Well, yeah, the jet stream's going to go that direction, and it's probably pushing the warm weather that way, or the warm
don't forget,
waters.
With the English Channel and everything between it and France.
That's wild to think that Maine would just never get snow, or Nova Scotia for that matter. Because they're usually just a pile of snow after about November, Especially Nova Scotia.
Oh, it's 8 o'clock. My alarm's going off for me.
Oh, what's up? Crimson Mass says hi to all the dispatchers.
Oh, hi.
Howdy, Crimson.
Hello.
How's it going?
Yeah, but that makes sense. You think about it, like Hawaii. Well, Hawaii's more in line with like San Francisco, I think, latitude-wise. That wouldn't make sense. But it's not always your latitude that determines what your weather's going to be. It's how's the jet stream and the coastal flows and everything hitting you.
Yeah, that's more that kind of... I guess it depends on the proximity you have to water.
There we go. If you want to hop down
grab
with him,
that one.
Christian.
One moment.
Oh, shit.
Then 7:05, what we'll do is, especially if it's busy, someone will probably just camp in 911 and pull them up to us. So you'll just have to be perceptive to them coming up, or the person on dispatch on our Discord here will say, "Hey, by the way, blah blah blah." 911 call for you.
That's what Alex was doing last night.
Yeah. And if Ketchup heard that, he's probably gonna try and kill the scene here shortly, since he's the only LEO on.
I think so. Guy in black truck shot at us in front of police station. 1026. Oh boy.
That's a ballsy
Oh,
spot
double boy.
That's a ballsy spot to shoot someone.
That is incredibly ballsy. Holy crap.
County 322.
322 county.
Go show me 988 off. This is Cole, and we had county tow come and pick up that vehicle for you.
Showing you 10-8 off that call, 10-4 at 2002. Drew, you want to find out what our boy in Engine 2 is doing, if they want to clear themselves off scene?
I can, yeah.
Hey, thanks, man.
Control in channel. Engine 2 control.
Go for Engine 2.
Just wanted to confirm you're clearing off that scene with our officer.
10-4, just cleared the scene. I am available and heading back to station.
10-4, I've got you available. Thank you. Control out of channel. Okey-dokey.
Perfect.
Oh, gosh, I didn't mute up. Sorry.
No, that's fine. I liked hearing your work.
Yep, we got a 911 call. Andrew, what's up? You'll be on LEO in a bit? Awesome. I'll be on till about 10 Eastern, give or take. If it's popping off, I'm not going to bail on these guys, but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I've got the day tomorrow. I can be on until like 11 or midnight, maybe.
Eastern?
Yeah, Eastern
Okay.
time.
One Ketchup said he could bounce over and help if everyone's drowning, because by then we'll have more LEOs. Obviously, Andrew's hopping on for one, but
That would be helpful if Mr. Ketchup hopped on.
322
Whoever
county.
is dispatching police, you have a call.
Okay.
I think someone's
Michael, you want to take that one?
Yeah, is my volume okay, by the way, over
Yeah, I heard
TeamSpeak?
Yeah, I can hear
Okay.
you. I
Looks
think
like he's-
Caleb's just
322,
slow
go ahead.
rolling. There it is.
322, can I get you to respond, please? 1026 Marina Drive, cross a Mountain View Drive for shots fired.
and you can give him the call
10-4,
notes.
can you repeat the postal for me?
It's going to be 1026 Marina Drive. RP's in front of the Sandy Police Station. States a male pulled up in a black truck and shot at their vehicle.
10-4, en route.
Very ballsy indeed.
I was here, so I subscribed to a channel called Let's Read. He reads scary
And
stories.
322 County.
Good.
Just further 43 for you. Suspect is wearing a sleeveless shirt, darker color. Caller wishes to speak to officers on scene.
10-4.
So he reads
Cover
scary.
97 at the
Who's
police station
answering?
here. Talking with the RPs.
10-4, 2005.
So he reads scary stories to, stories from people like you and I that had a scary experience in real life, and submit them to him. He's got millions of subs, and he'll read them on air in like a monotone voice and everything. And he was telling a story about how someone had submitted a story. They had opened a bar across the street from a police station, although in a bad neighborhood. It was across the street from the police station, so they thought, hey, it's a safe area. They ended up getting the police as regulars after they'd come off shift, or the detectives were doing their thing or whatever. And so, of course, they got the nod from police, and they said anytime they had an issue, the police were there stat, not just because they were across the street, but they were, highly respected. And everything was great for like the first year until a drive-by happened, and like 2 detectives were gunned down in the smoking area out their back on their lot there. And and so that hurt business a lot. And then or actually it started out with a gang fight or something where they saw the detectives there, and they got into it, and they knew the detectives were regulars. So then the gang did a drive-by, and that's what killed their business. And it just crazy story to hear, and to this whole thing, like ballsy to shoot in front of a police station.
That, yeah, that sounds it.
I need to step away just for a few minutes. I will be right back. That's
All
okay.
right.
No problem.
So it's gonna get busier. Yay.
Hey, don't curse it.
It is pretty quiet.
Oh jeez.
Hey. Now
You
you
say
done
that.
it.
Actually, I can say that in the file thing, and it won't do crap.
Ah, damn it! Now you said it, Drew.
I did it at like 2 o'clock in the morning Sunday night, because I was like, oh, there's only like, so many civs on. There's a few of us LEO. What could possibly happen? It was 3 a.m. East Coast. Like, what could possibly happen? The server's dead at this point, right? So I said it on air. I was like, it's pretty quiet. And then someone said something about it being quiet. I'm like, yeah, it is pretty quiet. And then the chat just went, oh, come on, what are you doing? Here we go.
Go! County 322, shots fired!
You guys might have a
322,
chance-
registering shots fired.
You had a jinx it.
You asshole!
You had a fucking jinx it.
Shots
322,
fired
I'm under heavy fire.
on a solo officer.
Understood. Officers under heavy fire. You're on your own on this one.
322, I got one suspect down.
Someone say it was quiet.
Yeah, and then Drew just got shot up.
Just got shot.
I had literally just said it.
Damn A, buddy. Fucking A.
my chat is rolling right now.
Of course it is.
Oh, I'm dying.
322 County. 20 quick status check. Are you alright?
10-4, yeah, I'm good.
I have medic
Show
staged.
1, 10-15 at this time. I do have civilians here who helped me out. They were also shooting as well. If you can get medic started my way in a 1070, please. It's going to be 1026 in front of the police station.
I said the Q
Rolling
word, Robert.
medics in 1070. You can thank 451 for saying the Q word on that. I'm gonna rat you out, you dick. Flywheels tow. I need you to respond due caution to 1026 at the Sandy police station for a tow on a vehicle.
It was what, 5-10 seconds?
Vehicle is unknown. Please approach 322 for further advisory. Just be aware there was heavy shots fired in the area previously, so please wait.
Tom,
until
did you
law enforcement
can you
secures.
dispatch Engine 2 if they have medical capabilities, please?
Yeah, they just got dispatched. They'll be 2 minutes.
322 County, we have Rescue 2, or sorry, Engine 2 en route. They do have medical capabilities.
10-4, thank you.
322 County, following up to 451. We have Flywheels tow en route. Should be about 30 seconds to 1 minute out.
Oh, you guys, Robert, you got to rewind like 30 seconds before you came in. He came in at just, I don't know if it's the right or the wrong time, but I was like, we have one officer, nothing's happened. Q word. Ugh. Yeah, I said it like 3 a.m. Eastern on Sunday night, thinking, oh, it's Sunday night, not thinking of Labor Day, but it's Sunday night, it's 3 a.m., it's chill, it's quiet. And
You
then,
gotta say it again. Oh my
is
god.
it like Beetlejuice if I say it again, like quiet?
It is Beetlejuice. It is Beetlejuice. You do not say the Q word, whether it is fire, EMS, or Leo. 370 County.
Be 1037 tonight.
10-8, welcome on board.
He's the dollar.
Anywhere?
Not anymore.
Repeat. Not anymore. Understood.
10-4. You don't need me anymore. Anywhere. Gotcha.
No. If you can respond right around the corner to location of 322.
370, 322 direct.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Wait.
Can I get you out here in front of the police station, please, and secure my 2 individuals over there in the parking lot?
Just
10-4,
so I.
They just need to be talked to, or.
Yeah, 10-4. Just make sure they're all right. They were also involved in the shootout. One of them does have a gun that they were helping me out with the subject.
It's one thing to laugh here in dispatch, and that we
10-4.
should take it a little
County
more
379,
seriously over
97.
the radio, though.
We should take a little bit of umbrage. Yeah.
Yeah, like I get it was just us and Ketchup, but still, just to practice.
Yeah.
Like even the whole blaming it on me thing, like that's funny. Don't get me wrong. I'm my feelings aren't hurt, but just as far as how we're supposed to conduct ourselves on TeamSpeak.
Yeah, that's
Just future reference.
Oh, for sure.
I couldn't even stop you because I was just dying over here. Like, okay, I think I might believe in the Q word now. Okay.
Yep.
Way I could just autograph my football thing tonight.
Oh shit! I gotta set my.
Yeah,
teams.
that's what I'm doing right now. I've been one with my dad.
I'll do it after
I don't want to do it. Because I have no idea what I'm doing.
I can't help anyone, Saul. I'm in the dispatch office. They've got me handcuffed to the chair. There's nothing I can do.
Handcuffed to the chair. Yeah, sure. If you want to go on duty, I won't stop you on that one.
No, I'm fine.
Oh, all right.
Besides, I've got to be on cool down a little bit. I did 2 nights in a row on Leo.
Oh yeah. Okay, 735. I'm going to attach 370 to the shots fired call.
Yeah. I think he's probably 97 also.
Yep. We'll
Oh, enable auto pick. Haha.
467's jumping in. Perfect.
Yep, he was just in my chat. laughing at the whole thing.
Of course he was.
Yep. You know what? I'm gonna try and get that out of my head as soon as possible so I can maintain level-headedness.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of hard to not laugh at it, and if some giggles get through by accident, that's fine, but it was getting a little more than probably is necessary, so I had to say something, yeah.
That's, don't want to hear 322 or anybody else laughing, or have them hear us laughing.
Right. I mean, there's moments where it's semi-appropriate. Like, we goofed around a little bit on each other after that 24/7 scene just kept everyone there for like an hour last night.
Yeah, the one with Glenn and the 3-car accident.
And Kim said she was taking the rest of the calls for the night. Were you here for that?
Oh, no, I wasn't. I signed off right before midnight because everybody got a headache.
Okay, so after everything finally cleared up at that 24/7 Harmony scene, because it was like a compiling of things, and they after they finally 10-8'd from it, 376 says, he goes, 376, show me 10-8, and also note that 439 said that they were going to be taking the rest of the calls for the night. And he said it really calm, and I'm like, 10-9, like, do you mean all the dispatch calls that come in? And he goes, 10-4, yeah, they've got it all. And then Pat goes, 7-7 county, I can confirm I heard that. And then Kim cues up and she goes, 439, don't listen to them. I will not be taking every call, or something like that. And so I came back and I said, County 439, I believe county law states that it's majority rules. And she goes, she starts giggling and she goes, thank you for your help tonight. So something like that, you know, it was, but I don't know. I'm not an admin, so I don't want to be the one to, you know, say what's right and what's wrong. I'll just tell you what I've been told. Don't not have fun, but at the same time keep a professional aura about you. I guess that's the best way to do it. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
What's up?
Who's this? David. I don't know who he is. David M.
I believe he's one of our... Didn't he just pass?
He's in CAD.
Yeah, I think he's new LEO. Oh, he's SAHP for the night.
Yeah, which will be me as soon as I pass my LEO.
Yeah, we need more patrols on the Great Ocean side.
I gotta wait until next month.
All right, good luck with
I got
that.
a month to go.
I will either stay Civ or Dispatch. I don't like LEO. I probably could run with it, but...
I was that way a year ago. It took me about 10 months to finally be convinced to do it. Because I was the same way. Like, I'm like... I figured it'd be too much for me. And now I like it, so it's...
Well, I like it because it's no ranking, no nothing. Like, my old community was all a rank system and all that crap. I'm like, I couldn't do anything like I really wanted to. Like,
yeah, I mean, it should be fun. It shouldn't be overly thought over, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll reference the chief, but if I say the chief, it's usually in reference to an admin rule or something. Like, oh, the chief won't let us do that, or something like that. Or if I'm a civ, I'll be like, oh, the governor won't let us do that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the only time I reference anyone of higher power, but it's in RP. It's a way to kind of convey that in RP.
County 467.
467 County.
1037 tonight. Good evening.
Showing you 10-8. Welcome aboard.
You say 347?
467.
Oh, okay. I heard something. Okay.
Body cam. So I was talking about how the live map, you utilize that to direct units. With the body cams, again, they're available for you. So if you hear a panic alarm, like Kim did this one night, she went down Route 68, like westbound, like out of Harmony, and down toward the like in the direction of the shops before Fort Zancudo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And she did a 78 on herself and like wrecked out, and her body flew off the embankment down toward the river.
County 370.
370 County.
Be back 98.8.
Showing you back 98.8 at 2020.
And I believe this was my first night doing dispatch solo, and there was still a couple other officers on, so it was actually good timing on her part. So all I got was a panic button just out of the blue. Like, I hadn't heard any transmission from her in, a few minutes. She was 10-8, just doing her thing. And I just out of the blue got a panic alarm from her. And I knew she was out that direction, because I even in the back of my mind was like, that's kind of a weird place to be going, but okay. And then I saw the panic alarm go off. So I dispatched units over there. Of course, it went all call because it was a panic button. So they're flying in, and they're like, do you know what happened? So I pulled up the body cam, and I said, I can't see what happened, but I can tell you that they are in a ditch somewhere off of so-and-so address, blah, 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 blah.
County 322.
322 County.
Show me 10-8 off that last call, but you can actually show me, 10-6. I'm going to be doing paperwork and getting a new vehicle.
Showing you 10-6 busy at 10-26 at 10-21. 2021.
So that's an example of what you can use a body cam for. Yeah, I mean, I don't usually use it a whole lot unless it's to, watch a pursuit or something, or if I am trying to assist in something that might be pertinent. I mean, don't go into freaking PI.
Can you also keep that call open just for a little bit longer? I'll clear myself off whenever I'm ready for it. Just
322 County understood. Oh, my apologies for stepping on your toes. 322 County understood. You're still showing as a test, but busy on that 55S call.
10-4, thanks.
What was I gonna say?
Body cams.
Yeah, I was trying to think of what part I was at though. That, just don't turn into like, PI or anything. Like, don't sit there and look at their camera and be like, you know what? I think I see someone with, something. He might be doing a drug deal off in the distance. Hey, you might want to. Like, that's a little excessive.
That's just freaking stream sniping at that point.
Almost, yeah. I mean, in reality, if we had access to this technology, of course, in real life, you would call that out. But just let them do their thing at the same time. Also, if they are 10-7 or 10-6, drop their camera. Let them do what they're doing. You don't need to stare at someone who's not active.
Yeah, like, only use it if you have to, basically.
Right.
Yeah.
I may have one up just so my stream can see it a little bit, but I'm not going to sit here and watch 370 and, that card looks like it's going kind of fast. Are you going to get that 370? Like, no, leave them alone.
Yeah, don't micromanage.
Yeah.
I'm lucky I haven't had a micromanaging boss yet, but I've heard horror stories.
my bosses are all out of state, so... And no, that's not an OCRP term. That's like, in real life, they're out of state, so...
Yeah.
I'm kind of left to my own devices as long as my shit gets done.
I could call my bosses out of state if out of state is my desk and the 10-foot radius surrounding it.
Yeah. I mean, I travel to where I go within a 3-state area, and then my office is where I'm sitting right now. It just doubles as my studio.
314 is 1037, 10-8.
Yay!
Showing you 1037, 10-8, 314. Welcome aboard on 2024.
I am back. Hello.
Hello, hello.
Hello, welcome back. But yeah.
You never get that again, 2024.
I'll probably get it sometime again.
Anything else happen with that call? 1026.
He's doing paperwork.
Okay.
He wants to stay on it, so.
Because he's probably put in call notes, or he wants a description of someone or whatever. It just helps to make the paperwork easier if there's anything to reference back to. And like fire rescue, some of them we were actually talking about earlier today in the members general, how people like the extra notes, like typing the notes and letting them know that this had happened or that had happened, so they've got it for their own. Because I believe fire rescue can also put their, they can put notes in too and add that resuscitation efforts were attempted and so on and so forth.
Yeah, I do enjoy adding extra notes during like the pursuits and during the extra calls and everything like that. It gives like a fuller summary of everything.
Uh-huh.
Like you can see the notes I added during the shots fired set on the 1026 call.
Well, and it's something, if it's a continued storyline from a previous day, I did this once. My old man character, Orson, he was, I'm trying to remember exactly what he was doing, but someone was using the bus system in Sandy Shores in Harmony, and he was riding the bus, and he stabbed someone's tires, and then got back on the bus, and,
Actually, that's a good RP scenario.
That is! Yeah, it's smart.
And, just a little backstory on him. Everyone's hooligans to him. All these people have torn up the county. Now that Sandy's all new and nice, I've got a whole new idea for it. But prior to the new Sandy, you guys have torn up the county. Back in my day, it looked great here, and you guys have just ruined it, you damn hooligans. And, stuff like that.
Oh, that sounds so familiar from the old people that...
So his way of... It was initially shooting tires until he had his firearms license revoked for shooting at tires. So
Count 322. You can go and show me back 10-8.
322 County showing you back 10-8 at 20:26 p.m.
And so, anyways, he was stabbing tires this night and using the bus system. And then when the cops finally caught up with him, he swore it wasn't him. And he said, well, you're going to need to connect fingerprints or some sort of thing that was going to take time to, basically go through the lab kind of a thing.
Process.
And so the following day I brought him back out, and, there was a warrant out for him because the results did come back that it was positive for
Count
him.
322. Show me attempting to catch up with a, speeding vehicle. They're not stopping. Failure to yield.
322 County showing you in a catch-up situation with vehicle.
Break. They finally stopped. We're going to be 949. It's going to be a Bravado Dominator. Or Vapid Dominator.
He requested
Showing you 949 on a 1050 with that Dominator. Do you request officials? Backup.
Negative at this time.
Understood.
In a situation like that where he's trying to catch up with someone, I'd probably not repeat back. That's why I kind of lay back on the repeating back, because I always feel like I'm going to eat the air and then he has to break on you.
I bled.
Yeah. So anyways, the following day I brought him out and another officer encountered him. And he, I think I was just driving around. They pulled him over for, probably driving too slow on Joshua because he doesn't drive over 25 because that's the speed limit he believes in. No one got hurt when we were all driving 25. So that's his philosophy. So when he was pulled over, they ran him and found that he had a warrant, and so he argued that and everything. And so I ended up, I got 2 live streams out of it, first of all, and second of all, I pieced it into one episode, and about halfway into the episode, it went, after he got released or sent to jail or whatever. I can't remember how. Oh no, his day ended without him getting arrested, and it said a few days later, and then it showed him getting pulled over and being arrested for the warrant from the few days earlier. So I thought that was cool, and I was able to do that in 2 different days.
Oh, that's not good. That's an armed flag.
On Ketchup's stop,
Yeah.
I'd let him know that it's potential signal 0.
322 County.
322 good.
Did a reverse plate search on that Vapid Dominator, just letting you know that there is a potential signal 0.
Simple.
He's armed, no gang affiliation, there's no arrests or anything like that, just the license and the vehicle reg.
And those are valid and approved. Nothing stolen or rejected.
Yeah, it's approved. The license is approved, nothing rejected.
Gotcha.
But it's
That
just
works.
an armed, and he looks like...
370's down the street from him.
Yeah, I can call him in for backup if 322 requests it.
Yeah.
He already turned it down though, so yeah.
Yeah, but it's yeah.
The image that was put up for the record, for the Civ record, he's wearing chains, he's got tattoos, his known alias is JJ Swag.
If I'm coming in low, it's probably because I've turned my head away because I'm looking at 2 different screens here. So I'm going to keep talking and I'm going to move my head, but keep my voice the same as you hear. I'm still talking even though I've turned my head away, and I'm still talking now that I've turned my head to the microphone. That's usually what it is. Most times people ask that, Crimson. But if that isn't the thing, then you may check your volume because I'm maxed out otherwise. I try and keep my... Oh, sorry. I try and keep my mouth as close as I can to the microphone, but if I'm not talking, you'll hear me breathing. So I try and turn away and breathe, and then try and talk toward the microphone, if that makes sense. It doesn't work, because even when I was editing today, I could hear my breathing at certain times. So it's a little bit of give and take, Crimson, and I do my best.
Were you trying to say something, Drew? I heard you
no,
stutter in.
I was talking to my chat, and then I unmuted, and I forgot to mute back up to say something else. Am I coming in low for you guys at any point?
No, you're fine.
No, you're clear as crystal.
Okay. Someone was saying that usually it's because I turn my head away from the microphone like this, and then I'll turn it back. Especially if I'm breathing, I try and breathe away from the microphone.
Oh, okay, he just passed him.
Okay.
Turbocharge, I don't know what that means. Gaming previous CCTV? Oh, previous
What's the
CCTV.
state? Oh my god, the state guy's all the
No,
way
these
down.
are body cams. I just
Yep,
got a couple
state
body
guy's
cams
got
up so we can see
jurisdiction on
what's
the
going on.
highways.
Yeah,
So
that's
he's just doing laps until he's probably needed.
Basically.
And you never know what you'll find. There's plenty of people on server, and
Oh yeah, like that's true.
Like I said earlier, if you patrol the west side of the map where Great Ocean is as highway,
Oh yeah,
you'll get someone.
Oh yeah, easily. Like,
When I'm playing county, I will always take a run down 68 all the way to that gas station at the end, and I'll drive up through the mountains. And although I haven't gotten any...
322 County.
Show me 98.8. One warning issued.
Showing you 98.8 at 2033.
Now, although I haven't caught anyone in the mountains south of Blaine County, in Blaine County, but on the south end of Blaine County, you never know. And I may drive by the vineyard when a shooting happens or something. But I'll tell you what, if I sit on the west end of 68 long enough, I'll get someone. When I'm in Polito, if I sit at the Roxwood Bridge long enough, I'll get someone. Because who doesn't speed over that damn bridge?
Me?
I don't.
You go 35 over that bridge?
Yes.
Every
I go
time.
40.
Well, I wouldn't get you unless you were going 50, so.
Oh,
Ding,
okay.
ding, 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 ding. Exactly.
But I could get you going 36, especially if I suspected something out of you.
You're
Oh
not
yeah, I
wrong.
remember
That's all I need for PC.
all of the Leo. I remember all of the Leos talking about what they would get for someone going over a certain speed limit if they suspected probable cause on a vehicle.
Oh, were you seeing that today?
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
I was reading that today, and I think either server activity or community help center chat.
It was members general.
Oh yeah, MemGen.
Yeah, I told the story about my uncle, how he, one of the biggest busts of his career
That-
was one over.
That was you.
He suspected them and followed them until he finally caught something. All the tail lights were good, everything was good. But they hit 66 and a 65, and he lit them up and called for backup. And they pulled so much cocaine out of that van, it wasn't even funny, from what he told
That
me.
is some hella instinct. Holy crap.
I don't know if it was boloed. I think it was packed to the gills with people. And so he wasn't sure if he was dealing with illegal aliens or drug trafficking. He just knew something wasn't right. And this was in a day of policing where, you know, officers did that more, you know.
Yeah.
The whole profiling thing. But they got him. They pull them over, they act suspicious, shine a light through the back window, they're done. So I guess they weren't too coy about it. Let's see what you guys are saying here. I'm starting to think my speakers aren't working well because this isn't the first time I couldn't hear a live. I just don't know how to fix the volume is maxed.
And Christian, I'm gonna do a 78 call for fire if you want to hear that being dispatched. If you want to jump in this channel.
Okay.
That was the other thing I forgot to mention. But when there's just a solo fire on and there's no calls, I just tend to generate just some random ones for them.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. I'm not saying it's on your end, Crimson, but I mean, I get that very rarely, and 99 out of 100 times, someone comes back and goes, "Oh, I forgot to do this," or "My earbud wasn't in the right way," or it could be me this time. I'm happy to entertain that if someone wants to say something. I've turned up my mixer a little bit over the last year, but that's edging up on max. So, and when I listen back to my streams, they sound good. You might hear me turn my head away a little bit.
Individuals pull up to me on the side of the road. It's going to be 940 Route 68. No additionals needed this time.
322 County acknowledging. We'll show you 1097 on scene for that observation.
And you could generate a call, and it'd just be other and stop by civilians, something like that.
Yeah, priority 3.
Judging by his body cam, it looks like it may be independent media. Yeah, he's doing his Superman pose. They're interviewing him.
Whoop, what? What was that?
Chicken, 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 all right.
What would that be? That would be 5x other descriptions. 322 walk up by local media review. Call.
I'm gonna actually talk in and double check my levels. Yeah, I'm hitting yellow, which is pretty legit. If I talk over here, I can see how it's coming below the yellow, but as I turn toward it, I'm back in the yellow, and actually I'm even hitting red when I sit here, so I can't go any higher. It would blow out everyone else.
So, what are y'all drinking tonight?
Are you good if I step away for a few minutes?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, I'll be back. Alright, guys. I will be back in just a couple minutes. Just going to go check on a couple things. Hang out with these guys. I'll leave their audio on so you can hear what's going on, and I'll be back here. Let me pull up a couple of body cams for you.
I got
6
minutes until I'm out.
What was that? Read back. You said you have 6 minutes until what
Couple
was
of
that?
body cams for you guys, and I'll be right back.
Football draft.
Yeah, I'm doing a Yahoo fantasy thing with my dad.
Oh, okay. You should go prep for that early.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Learn on the way.
What the?
What's up?
Okay, I don't think.
Memgen?
Yeah, I was just seeing what he 322 was doing.
Oh.
Counting 322, you can show me 98.8. I'm all good over here.
County showing you back 10-8 off that walk-up call.
Four, 6, 7 county.
Good.
I just lost 2 in my CAD.
That's affirmative. I'll be back in 2 months.
10-4.
Oh yeah, I just noticed. Good eye.
Yeah, sales.
More units. Awesome.
Yay, 166.
I don't know any of these people. But I am new, so.
Surprised. It's a little bit of a slow startup to civilians.
Yeah, you're gonna regret saying that.
Yeah.
Around 10 to 11:30, 10 to midnight is when everything kicks off. I remember last night, Alex, Drew, and I were working a 3-man team, and it was just hectic as soon as 10 p.m. kicked. There was active RP everywhere. Jeff and Brain Gap did a forever construction cone loop.
County 322, be advised, I just had a red in color motorcycle, Route 68 towards Panorama, high rates of speeds, and no way I'm going to be able to catch up. Any units available?
322 County, looks like there are no units available around at this time. We'll make a note of it in the CAD, though.
10-4.
Alright, where's my notepad?
Like, no plate, just a red motorcycle.
Was it a no plate?
Yeah, he didn't. He just said red motorcycle.
Yeah, east 68 towards Panorama.
Alright, I got that noted in my notepad, and if anybody comes across them later, I will, I'll send that information their way.
Alright, what's up?
County 467.
Michael, can you take that? My mouth's full.
467.
I'm back 10-8. Do you have me in your CAD now?
10-4.
All right. Did the world blow up while I was gone?
Nope, just a red motorcycle sped by 322 doing speed.
Like, probably over 100, easy.
Okay.
Yeah, no units were in the area, so I told him to just leave it and I'll note it.
I'm going to be on a traffic stop, 946, Route 68, possible DUI. I'll be logging in CAD for you.
322 County 10-4.
Medic's hopping on.
Wonderful.
Oh, good.
Awesome.
I might run
322 County, would you like backup on that traffic stop?
Negative at this time. Will advise.
Some LEOs will tell you right off, no additionals needed, or can you send me one more, but especially if they're a newer LEO, it doesn't hurt to just kind of, hey, you good? You need backup, blah, blah, blah.
County 322.
322 County.
Can you start medical my way? I have a diabetic issue here on my traffic stop.
Ooh.
Starting medical your way, stand by. Tom.
Yeah, what's up?
Roll medical towards 322's traffic stop, diabetic issue.
Okay.
Any questions from Christian so far?
Nope.
What was that?
Hold up.
Christian?
No, I'm good.
Okay. 705.
All good.
All right. Trying to think if there's anything I didn't go over. Bolos
What's
have
timing on that rescue Tom? Two County.
322, go ahead.
It'll be 2 minutes.
Medical is rolling your direction. Expect them in 3 to 4 mics.
I'm sorry, can you 10-9 last?
Medical is rolling in your direction. Expect them in 3 to 4 mics.
10-4, thanks.
Bolos have to be put in by LEO. You can't do it yourself. You might be able to look at them, but you can't actually put them in yourself. So if you don't have your LEO tags and they request a bolo, you're going to have to ask them to put it in themselves. The lookup is pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah, you know, I actually have a question. So in Community Help Center, I've seen people requesting different siren packs, different lighting packs. Is everything different? Like, could one person hear one set of sirens and another person hear a completely different set of siren sounds?
From what I understand, yes. I don't have the ears for that sort of thing. Like, I don't pay that close. I'm not that much of a siren nerd to know the difference. I couldn't even tell you if an ambulance or a cop is coming in real life. Like, I don't have the ears for it, if that makes sense. But from what I've heard, yes, when I got NVE, I was told that the sounds were different. I think I kind of noticed a difference, but I'm just not perceptive to that. Ever since I was little, I'd hear sirens, and my automatic default is, oh, here come the police, and then you see a fire truck, and you're like, oh, well, I was off on that. Here,
yeah,
41 years old, I still do that. But yeah, I guess you'd have to ask if you were interested.
Yeah, it wasn't a question of interest. It was just a rather question of questions because, you know, people run different graphics packs, lighting, sirens, and I was just wondering, like, would the sirens be the same for everybody, or would it just be different client-side stuff? That was all I'm thinking.
Yeah. I mean, until someone hooked me up with NVE, I didn't even really care or whatever, and then I saw the difference. I'm like, oh shit, I'm glad I got that, because that's a night and day
I'm moving
difference.
down for that.
The colors are so pale.
Open call. Vehicle fire 956. Sonora. Okay, Thomas. Perfect. Oh, Christian temporary left.
I'm hitting it wrong, but I'm trying to deafen.
You can hit it manually down in your bottom corner. Nothing to worry about. Yeah, it looks like there's a vehicle fire at 956 southbound Sonora Freeway, right in around the U-Tool parking lot, or between that and the 957 gas station.
And just for everyone's
now I
Christian's
wish I was fire.
22, be advised, I have that red motorcycle. He's now westbound Route 68. If there's any units down there, he's heading towards Harmony.
And we only have one fire too.
370, I got him.
Yeah, called out to 370.
370 County, would you like me to start a call for that?
Attempting to catch up at this time. I clocked him at 156. I lost.
Holy shit!
Did you say 156?
Hey, firm. I clocked him at 156.
Can you guys still hear me?
God.
Yes.
Yep.
Tom, do you?
Clear on
How many
that.
fire
Seems to go
trucks
down.
does that need?
Well,
No.
The servers go down. What was that, Tom? Sorry.
No, I timed out from TeamSpeak.
This.
No.
Do you need someone there?
Yeah,
Oh, here, I'll get it.
Dropped.
Could you just? I already have the call notes. Just finish it off and say we'll send someone.
Caller, this is 911. Apologies. Our previous dispatcher lost connection. We will have officers en route.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay,
he's
no,
clear.
that's just medical.
If you can
No,
just,
for Tom's call.
if you want to just send it up to us, Tom, we'll look over it for you.
Yeah, I got it
Engine
now.
2 is currently occupied with that
That's
with
what
that
I'm
diabetic
because
scene.
I can jump in
They'll
if
be
I
good in a
have.
minute to clear.
Okay, can you
it'll just burn.
stay with them? Like, stay alongside them, and when they clear off of that call, can you send them over to 956?
Yeah, I'll send them as soon as I can get back in.
County 3 out of
Awesome.
1037
I'll
tonight.
drop down. I'll get it.
38 County showing you
Appreciate
10.
Controlling channel. Engine 2 control.
Go for engine 2.
Can you advise on about how much longer you'll be? We've got a call queued up for you.
Stand by. I'm not entirely sure on time frame for this call.
10-4. Just advise, even if it's by poking us, if your dispatcher's not back by then.
10-4.
Control out of channel.
Motorist be at 960 Norway. 960 Norway.
Understood. 960 Sonora away. Flag down by a motorist. Update me as for the call details come in.
Yeah. 322
Right, I hopped on a
467
VPN. I'm back in TeamSpeak now.
Okay, I told him to just let us know when he's clear.
Gotcha. We'll probably need police on that as well, since it's in the road.
322 467 direct.
Good.
Was it going to be a red sports bike, female operator, blue jeans, blacktop?
I know it's a red sports bike. Unknown on the operator. They were going too fast for me to catch.
It's headed for.
Can you dispatch 314 to the truck fire, please, Michael?
I'm drawing up a call for 038 at the moment. They were
it.
flagged down. Thank you.
314 San Andreas.
Go ahead for 314.
314, could I get you over to 956 on Route 13 for a vehicle fire? It's going to be a tanker. You're going to beat Engine 2 there, but we do have him queued up and ready to go when he clears.
Hit en route to 956. Route.
It's going to be in front of the U-Tool 314.
Okay,
County 3, you should be back in service.
Showing you back 10-8 at 2056.
Okay, I'm hopping in game now, so.
I mean, you don't feel like you have to leave because things.
No, actually, I actually want to because
Okay.
I like running
County
it.
467.
But yeah.
Okay, well, feel free to hop in with us again sometime.
467 County.
Just be advised, in relation to 322's bolo of a red motorcycle, I did just follow a red sports bike, female operator, blue jeans, dark top, no helmet, was following all traffic law, no PC to stop, last seen heading towards Stab City.
Understood. Let's ping their body cam. Drew, you got a visual on body cam? Can you confirm?
Confirm what? What body cam? What am I doing?
467. He says
314 is 1097.
467 says he's following that sports bike operator who is following all traffic laws. Matches the description of what was given by 322.
10-4, 314.
I don't see anything on his body cam right now. He's just driving
Yeah, I
around.
can't see body cam either.
Well, no, I see his body cam. I've got nothing for you.
Oh, well, I can't see body cam. I don't know why. I'm just getting loading screens.
467 is just driving down the street. He's not doing anything.
Incoming 911.
What did you thought I was going to see the bike?
Yeah, he said he was following the bike.
Oh, it looks like it's coming opposite lanes. I don't know.
705, Michael. If you want to take that 911, be my guest.
Yeah.
Non-emergent.
San Andreas 314.
314 San Andreas.
Yep, tank was on fire between the U-Tool and 24/7. Driver's clear, no injuries, just a truck on fire. So sooner the fire can get here, the better.
It's fully involved.
10-4 logging. Vehicle as fully involved. Driver clear, no injuries.
County 322. Can I get a 1070 my location 946 Route 68?
Tow.
322 County will send 1070 your direction. Wait for standby.
10-4.
Flywheels tow. Can I have you respond over to 946 Route 68 for a tow pickup with 322 unknown make and model? He'll advise when you get there. Do you have a time? Thank you very much.
If anyone wants to
County
update the fire call, fire will be there in 2 months.
Westbound Route 68. It is going to be a
Thank you.
female with black shirt,
You got
blue
it.
jeans. I'm with the vehicle. I can't go after him.
322 County 10-4 will log. As for 1070 on that vehicle that you are stopped with, we have a 1 minute lead on Flywheels tow.
10-4.
314 San Andreas.
Go ahead for 314.
Engine 2 is en route. 2 mics.
Thank you.
Tag team and comms.
Yeah, it's fun. I've currently got an open note in my notepad about 322 and everyone else's sightings of that motorcycle, but holy shit, 156.
Yeah, I can't say that I found a vehicle that does that fast. I've gotten to about 135 or so, but 140.
People were talking in Memgen.
Oh, okay. Well, the boat. Okay, I'm talking like motor vehicles on roadways. Yeah, I was in the damn boat with Chuck when he was messing with it here about a month ago.
With how fast you can get that boat, I'm pretty sure you can drive on the road, to be honest.
We were trying to find a way to ramp over Mount Chiliad, and we made it into the Cluck and Bell parking lot, and 190 shows up, and he's like, "What in the blue hell?"
Do I have any units that are going to be
That thing is insane.
in the Panorama Route 68 interchange area?
We have 2 units in the area if you'd like to advise.
Yeah, 10-4. That red motorcycle was heading y'all's way. If I can get somebody to pull him over.
Okay, 038-370 County. That red motorcycle is going to be headed your direction on Panorama Drive if you'd like to stop him.
10-4, I'm getting fuel at this time, but I'll head that way here in just a second.
3-8, I'm at Panorama and Joshua at this time. Was it Panorama Joshua or Panorama
Engine
68?
2 just
Panorama
murdered
68.
someone.
10-4. If it's on 156,
If you check
I'll give it 10
314's
seconds.
body count.
Negative. It was actually normal speed at this time, but I'm going to be citing him for reckless visual.
10-4.
County 370, be advised. I will say that the biker that passed me at 156, they did have a helmet on. I do remember that much.
10-4. It looks like it's going to be a female driver or female operator with blue jeans, black shirt.
San Andreas 314.
314 San Andreas?
That red motorcycle, female, blue jeans, black top is across the highway from me here at the fire.
Oh,
Understood.
She appears to be recording the firefighters.
Understood 314. Can we get one of the units out that way if you'd like to volunteer?
She's in the northbound lanes.
County 370, you said, what's the postal?
Northbound 956.
Northbound 956.
Route 13.
10-4, I'm in route.
Or it looks like 370 is en route.
Was-
314 County, please advise if that biker moves.
County 3-8, I'm gonna have a possible 31. Stand by 1.
Standing by. 451, can you
Route
set it up? I got
68 on a
timers.
2-door black vehicle.
I'll start up
High
time,
rate of
or-
speed. Go ahead and call it a
I'll get
31. We're gonna
timers.
need units in route to this. We'll be passing dollar pills at this time.
Channel hold, in fact.
I got timers.
Count 322. I'm gonna be abandoning this vehicle for flywheels. I'm gonna be trying to catch up.
County 467, you can show me attached, responding to 3831.
Showing you attached.
38 updated postals.
Stand by. Had a little issue with a local, and appears the vehicle is abandoned now.
Understood. Showing vehicle abandoned.
Three 8 County, you want to keep channel?
Stand by 1. I'm seeing if he got ejected somewhere. I believe he may have got ejected. We're going to need a couple of units to help scan canvas the area.
County 467, you can show me 97.
3 8 County, you should have 3 additionals on your scene.
322. I'm gonna search the other side over here in the highway.
Oh no, that's the truck lot. They might steal a semi.
County 3, you can go ahead and lift channel. We've got units on scene. We're sufficient.
Channel lifted 2108.
Also,
06.
County, go ahead and start a 70 out here. We're still unfounded at this time for a person.
10-4.
Starting 70 out this direction. Should be off rotation County top.
It is?
I think Flywheels is busy with the 946.
Oh, okay. Just give him a estimate when you... Well, I guess you're buying him a minute to get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
38 County, off rotation County tow will be on your scene in 2 to 3 months.
Copy. You advise County.
Yes, off rotation County tow.
General.
County
third.
322. Sorry, last traffic. Go ahead.
322 County.
You can show me 98 from that call. I'm gonna be returning to my vehicle for flywheels.
Showing you 10-8 off that call.
Do we have any single unit available? Or is that a non-emerge?
Single units available for non-emergent. We have 314,
San
370.
Andreas 314. Is the priority still held?
No.
314 County, no. My apologies.
San Andreas 314. If I get a heavy wrecker tow for the transport truck out here to 956 southbound lanes.
314 County, stand by.
So all these units are 10-8, correct? Except for 314?
314, 322.
Flywheels tow, you still on scene of that 946?
Hey, was that
call?
red motorcycle still over there on your scene?
Negative. She took off as the other officer approached.
10-4.
It's 946
Like
Route
everybody else said, high
68.
rate of
It
speed.
was supposedly near the Yellow Jack, but
You said high rate of speed.
if you're not there, that's fine. Can
Yeah, she
I
took off
have
pretty
you
quick.
route over to
10-4, thanks.
956 with a heavy record call?
County 467, back 98.8.
956 southbound Route 13 at the
County
usual
3, same
parking lot.
traffic.
38 10-8.
Can you give me a time estimate with that heavy record call?
322 County.
322, guys.
Are you available?
Understood.
Yeah,
Thank
10-4.
you.
Flywheels took my vehicle. Sorry, I forgot to tell you.
314
10-4, you-
San Andreas.
Go ahead for 314.
Your 1070 should be approximately 1 to 2 minutes out.
Thank you.
I'm not trying to prioritize.
322 County, did you say you are 10-8 though at this time?
10-4, I'm 10-8.
Can I have you respond to 1036 Joshua Marina?
10-4 nature.
It's going to be a non-emergent. There's a lot of call notes, honestly. I'll let you advise, but it's not emergent.
10-4, show me en route.
I'm not trying to step on anyone or prioritize anyone, but I don't know what's going on with that record call. I think the vehicle disappeared at the 946 call, so...
Okay. I would just say when you re-enter dispatch, count to 3 before you respond. Don't just barrel in, because there may be people in the middle of a conversation. Other than that,
sure,
though,
I'll
no,
wait till
you're
the
fine,
end.
Yeah. I mean, unless it's a break situation, like you just found out that engine or station 2 exploded or something while you were talking to fire or something, I wouldn't just barrel in.
Yeah, absolutely.
I've made that mistake too. I'll come in and I'm like, oh, I want to get this tow because I got to get to this 911 and blah blah blah, and then I'll step on someone. So, yeah.
County 322. You can show me 97 in the area, attempting to locate.
322 County showing you 97.
What's up, Chris?
And
Hey.
322 County, what was the lead time on this call?
Probably just a few minutes, right?
322. It's going to be about 10 minutes.
Oh.
10-4, thanks.
Yeah, so Chris is here. Were you hopping into dispatch also on TeamSpeak?
I can.
Okay.
Oh, hey, Chris.
Hey.
I'd had so many people I talked to, I couldn't remember who was coming in and coming out and when, but top of the next hour is, unless things are just like really popping off and I can't leave, I'm going to try and leave around then.
County 3-8.
Yeah, I'll probably be
38
out
County?
in 20 minutes. Or so.
I've got an individual on top of the rock at 951 Smoke Tree Road. Looks like he's ingesting some sort of narcotic. I'll be trying to get out with him. Can you send me an additional?
Will copy. 166 County, you seem to be in the area. Can you respond to 951 Smoke Tree Road to assist 38?
That's clear, sir. I'll be responding.
Thank you very much.
County, he's running down Panorama towards Sandy.
Logging foot pursuit.
I'll be chasing after him in my vehicle.
Was someone going to take that 911?
Yeah, I could take it. I think that's the same person from before.
Okay.
Yeah,
Chris,
go
if
for
you
it.
want to jump down with him, you can hear the 911 call. And then we can touch base.
Is 322 on that scene?
322's on the scene at 10:30. Should
County,
be.
I've got him. He's crossing Joshua now, headed into Sandy Shores.
Crossing Joshua headed into Sandy Shores.
Channel hold in effect.
Looks like he's got a knife in his hand.
Noted weapon in his hand. Please use due advisory caution.
Attention.
Sakudo Road. Sakudo Avenue.
Any additional units that can respond to 1024 to assist in foot pursuit?
County 467 1018.
370 is 97 in the area. What's the description of the subject we're looking for?
We're running across Algonquin Boulevard to Cholla Springs. It's gonna be a Whiskey Mike, no shirt.
322, you can show me en route. Unfounded on my last call.
Taser deployed. A knife in hand. Still, I need to have my knee back up over at Chola Springs. 1022.
Oh 38166 is there anyone else? 467.
I believe he was 1018. He must be there now.
Okay.
I can't pick him out of the crowd though.
Yeah, he's there. I'm gonna attach him.
Okay. Chase is
There we go.
setting up. 370 is somewhere.
County
close
370
on
at
that.
11015 at this time.
Copy. 11015 at this time.
Channel lifted 2114.
370 was on that. Okay.
County 322.
322 county.
Sufficient units on scene. Mark, last call unfounded, was unable to locate individual.
Marking last call unfounded.
Is channel held? Because I have an update for him, different locations,
No
same
longer
person.
held.
No longer held.
Okay.
38, I'll be securing your vehicle for you.
322 county.
322, go ahead.
Your unfounded call from before. We just had a same caller call in. Suspicious individual now currently at 954, and cut a fence to get into a substation.
10-4. Show me en route. Delayed response. I'm gonna wait for 38 to get here for its vehicle.
10-4.
Okay. I'm marking all units from that foot pursuit on scene of their own respectives.
Yeah.
73 is 314.
I was about to check on him.
314 San Andreas.
Yeah, you can show me 1098-8, and truck was towed. Driver was on his way in a taxi.
Thank you very much. Showing you 10-8 at 2116.
Were we holding off to attach someone to that? I know you called it out to 3-8. Was he?
County 467.
467 county.
98.
Showing you 98-8 at 2116.
I'm gonna send someone else over there then, if he's on delayed response.
467 is free now, if you want to.
County 38.
3-8.
Can you run a 2729 on a Brent Hinkle, please?
Brent Hinkle. Let me see if I can get it.
10-4, standby.
County 322.
322 county.
I'm gonna be relinquishing 38's vehicle to 166. I'm en route to my call.
Showing you en route to call.
Do you have a spelling on that?
I already got it.
Okay.
3-8 county. .38 county.
Go ahead.
What information did you want off of here?
Just advise if that name is valid, and just advise if he had any warrants, or priors.
10-4. He is approved, valid. I do have a notice to appear for the date of standby. August 14th was the write-up. I don't have a... the appearance date is 9/16, so it's not passed yet. Otherwise, just one arrest on record, 3 vehicles, all clear. So, yeah, nothing.
Copy. Anything for possession?
All I have is resisting without contention 2 times.
Simple.
322 467 direct.
Good.
Y'all said, sir?
Yeah, 10-4. Accidentally hit the ejecto seato.
Roger.
That's gonna suck.
322 county.
Good.
Just further 43 for you, you're going to be looking for an individual black shirt, regular colored jeans, hard hat with a 2 belt on.
10-4. You can show me 97 in the area searching.
10-4-97.
What, did someone else say it's quiet? When was that? Oh, that was a half hour ago. Well, I just said it now. Oh, shit.
Sure,
Well,
it's quiet.
it doesn't pertain to indirect, I don't think.
Oh, so if I said it's quiet right now, would that count?
Maybe. Don't poke the bear.
It is quiet. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
Now Michael Keaton's gonna pop out of your desk.
Hi, kids!
Hey, how's it going? I just drank a bunch of liquor and I'm totally sloshed.
County 322. Foot patrol looking for this individual.
322 County showing you on foot patrol.
Lead time on that was like 2 or 3 minutes, right? Like, it wasn't...
That one wasn't
lead time
bad.
was... No, not really.
And that's the RP. That's not the suspect, right?
That's the RP. I don't know if it's the subject or not. Maybe they're just trying to, advance the RP forward while they're playing the suspect, but...
Oh, like maybe he's
who knows?
In the back lot working
County
on
3.
something.
Can we have a 71 come out for taser removal? 1025 Alhambra Drive, please.
38 County will get you that 71. Stand by for lead time. Tom, can you do your thing?
What's up?
He needs to know where.
I need a rescue 2 out to... looks like 10:25 for a taser prong removal. Can you get me a lead time with that?
Yeah, one sec.
County 37.
370 County.
Be 98.8.
Showing you 98.8.
Got 4 new subscribers tonight. Welcome, guys. Just doing some training here, so I'm kind of kicking back a little more than most nights, but just enjoying the time, making sure we get some new trainees through and comfortable and everything. Eminem has entered the chat. Hi, kids. Do you like violence? Want to see me stick 9-inch nails through each one of my eyelids?
Tom, what's the lead time?
I'm not sure, probably a minute or two. They're only at station 2.
38 County.
Go ahead.
Engine 2 Rescue 2 responding out of Station 2. You're going to be looking at an approximate 1 to 2 minute lead time for that taser prong removal.
7.
The clean version of that song was the most absurd thing I had heard at that time. Like, I don't know if you guys ever heard the clean version of My Name Is, but oh my god. Like, every
They once
lyric
put
was
it on the
replaced.
radio.
Yeah.
It was sad.
It's like, hi kids, do you like Primus? Want to see...
322 County.
Last unit, if you need, go ahead.
No, go ahead. This is yours, Mike.
322, go ahead.
Count 322, be advised. I'm searching the area, but it's still unfounded. Do you have a callback number?
Negative at this time. Caller wanted to remain anonymous.
Yeah, Patrick, there was a clean version.
10-4. I'll continue searching the area, but as of this time, unfounded.
I just drank a 5th of OJ. Dare me to drive?
That is horrible.
Yeah.
It sounds like Eminem didn't even write those clean lyrics.
He sang them. It's just like, I don't know. Maybe you shouldn't drive on a 5th OJ. Your bladder might get full. You might pee on yourself. I don't know. What are we going for here?
Driving on a 5th of OJ, that should be like a challenge. You take a white Bronco down the 2 in California.
Okay, so Patrick, no, it wasn't blank. All the lyrics were replaced. You could probably look it up. Now, the rapper that had the worst censorship on radio was 50 Cent. It was blank for like half the song. There was what song was it? I think it was it 21 Questions? No, 21 Questions was a little cleaner. I think it was off the second album. It might have been Candy Shop. But something, an entire verse was just, all you heard was beat.
322.
322. You can show it unfounded at this time. I'm gonna be returning to B988.
10-4 unfounded. Going back 10-8 at 21-24.
I remember when my local like annoyance radio station would always just play like Rap God or whatever new Eminem song came out while on the list of like all the other popular pop songs. And half of that was censored because he just spat some of the meanest words on that one, and it was hilarious to hear it just.
I've got it right here.
Incoming 911.
Hi kids, do you like Primus? Want to see me stick 9-inch nails through each one of my eyelids? So they kept that part.
I'm shocked.
322 County, actually disregard. Appears I found my suspect.
322 will show you out with your suspect. Can you bring up that emergency call?
322, just be advised, we are getting another 911 call, possibly in relation.
Send it.
Well, since age 12, I felt like a caged elf who stayed to himself in one space chasing his tail.
They couldn't find something to rhyme tail with elf. That's sad.
Oh, it was before elf on his
322,
shelf.
just stand by one moment.
Oh.
I'm going to hop in to grab this, the same person.
322 County, stand by on that. We're still taking the call at this time. Don't really want to meta the 911
I believe I've
call.
located my individual. I'm going to try and find a way to get into here.
10-4.
I won't hurt anything by opening that 911 call in CAD.
No,
Yeah,
it just doesn't.
Drove by. He was still at the power station.
322. Looks like he broke the gate in order to enter. I'll be making contact with him at this time.
10-4.
I'm just waiting. No one's in 911 yet.
I think he found
They
him.
probably left. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So just make sure. Oh, you're taking one right now. Oh no, that's dispatch train. So make sure that you don't meta the 911 call, because in reality you would not have answered that call yet to know what it's in response
County
to.
322, can you reattach me to that original call, please?
322 County reattaching you to that previous call. Stand by.
10-4.
There we go. You go into call history, hit edit call, and then update call.
Yeah, doing that right now.
No, I
Sorry,
already did
can you
it.
attach me to the original call there, please? For my call notes.
Attaching. 10-4.
10-4, thanks.
That's the original.
Yeah, the 1036 East
Okay.
Joshua Road.
Gotcha. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, just don't meta the 911, because in reality you wouldn't know that call was pertaining to that.
Yeah, that'll wreck it a little bit.
Otherwise, we just wouldn't even take the calls. We just look at the note and go, "Oh shit!" You
Ow,
need to
ow,
go
ow,
over
ow,
here
ow,
now."
ow, 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 ow. I think I pinched a nerve.
Ooh.
In my neck. Oh, son of a... Oh, I should not be pinching nerves at 21 years of age.
It could happen to anyone.
I'm good to remove that call, right?
No. He requested to be back on it.
No, the 911.
Yes, you can clear that. Christian, not Christian, Chris. Put shadowing as your additional tag there instead of disc train or whatever. Just so it's a little more streamlined. That's the universal term for it. Otherwise, it just gets convoluted and people are like, what does that mean? And I've been there. I've had little things like that where I've been asked to change it just to keep things streamlined.
That's cool. I just wanted to make sure there was something there. I didn't know what to put.
No, you had the right idea.
Yeah, no problem.
That's nothing you would have known. What kind of questions? I'm sure you got a lot because this is your first time on dispatch, right?
It is, yeah.
Okay, so what kind of 467 County? We copy your traffic.
10-4, if you happen to have an additional available, I have an additional vehicle stopping with the vehicle I'm out with.
10-4 will attempt to send you an additional. Stand by.
38's
let's see.
available, and he's closest.
Yeah. 38 County.
30, go ahead.
Are you available to back up 467 on a traffic stop at 949 between Panorama and Route 68 near the Yellow Jack?
Negative. I'm transporting one to be CISA.
Oh, I did not know that. I'll change that.
Okay, thank you. Who's close then? 370 or 376?
376 hasn't called in,
County
so 376. Oh, there you go.
376 County.
I'll be 1037, 108.
You'll be
Showing you 1037, 108 at 2129. I'm gonna have a call out the gate for you. Can you go back up 467 on a traffic stop at 949 near the Yellow Jack? He had an additional vehicle roll up on him.
I'll be en route.
Thank you very much. Precision.
County 166.
166 County.
Yeah, sir. You can show me clear off this call with 38.
Showing you clear off call with 38.
Getting heavy-handed on. He's going to say HP.
Alright guys, well I am going to head out for the night. You have engine 2 available again if you need them.
Sounds good.
Otherwise, have a good night.
Awesome.
Thank you very much,
Thanks,
Tom.
Have a good night.
Catch you all later.
Thank you. Looks like we might need a bit of a spread out.
Yeah, I was
if,
going to ask
Ryan comes on.
705 if he wanted to
376 is help.
take over fire in 911.
376 showing you 1097.
Sure thing. We rotating a bit?
Yeah, just swap it up, and I kind of wanted to stick up here in case there was any questions with Chris or anything. Otherwise,
Sounds
I'd
good.
do it. And then, okay, sorry, Chris. So that you said this was your first time on?
Yeah, apparently I picked a busy night.
Well, I mean, yeah. Hey, we got a lot of officers, so that's good because you'll get to see
We have
kind of the.
even more civs too.
How many do we have? That's not too bad. 16. I mean, that's a good spread. Actually, that's favoring the cops a little bit, as long as they don't get
It
too
is. It's a
haywire.
1 to 2.
Yeah.
So the recording server's down and they filled back up.
Oh, they were.
Yep.
Oh my God! Did they just start?
Holy moly! Oh no, Bugs and Ryan are probably running something.
Yeah.
I think it's somebody else's event.
No, they did a third night tonight.
County 370.
Oh, okay.
370 County.
1050 at 1020 Chola Road. No additionals needed. I don't know if my catalog
Showing
went
you
through.
1097 on scene with that traffic stop, and yeah, your catalog did, no need to worry.
10-4, thank you.
No problem.
So, what was your aim, Chris? Are you looking to know everything, or do you have a specific thing you kind of wanted to just... Like, some people just like to pigeonhole kind of in one spot. Some people aspire to do the whole thing, so that's why I'm asking.
Just trying to get kind of understanding of how it all works, really. Never had an idea of how in-depth this is.
Well, it's once you get used to it, it's pretty simple. It's just when the volume of calls and the lack of dispatchers that could get overwhelming. What I've done in the past is, like, say if there's one of us, then you're doing everything. But if there's two of us, one person usually sits in fire and then takes the 911 calls because fire is a little bit more chill usually. If there's three, then you'll spread between the three. There's also a comms position where you just handle the screen and talking to the officers while 911 gets pooled up to you. So I guess we could start with 911 calls. I mean, you just if you want to write this down, I don't know if you were going to be taking notes or anything, but
Sure, that'd be a good idea.
the things you want to ask on a 911 call, whenever you're ready, let me know.
Go for it.
Is where, what, when, who, weapons.
County 3 I'm back in service.
And callback.
3 county showing you 10-8.
So it's 5 W's and then the callback number.
Okay.
And you always start with where? 911, where is your emergency?
My location, please.
322 county will route you an additional to your location. Stand by. 166 county, are you available?
Is that on the highway?
Hey, firm sir, where do you need me?
Oh, never mind. Ignore me.
Yeah, can you please respond to 322 scene at Route 68 near 950 Bolingbroke Penitentiary and the Route 13 crossover?
That's clear, sir. I'll be responding code 2.
Thank you very much.
So you always ask
County
where.
3
3A county.
County 322, they're going to be taking off on me at this time.
322 showing pursuit.
Channel holding effect.
They're going to be heading down Cat Claw at this time. We're going to be in front of the recycle station 954. It's going to be a utility truck, white in color, Nowinski on the writing. It's going to, the suspect vehicles, or the suspect is going to be one Butternut, last name Butternut. We're now taking a right, Nowhere Road. We're going to round the circle, roundabout.
Attention Blaine County units, this is an active 1015 in your area, or 1031 in your area. Sandy units advise this is near your area, just south.
You're not civilians.
We're now continuing on westbound on Chola Road. We're coming out to Panorama. We're going to be heading westbound Panorama towards Sandy Shores at this time. Coming up to Joshua shortly.
He's got an armed flag.
Taking a left onto Joshua now. We're going to be westbound on Joshua. Nearest postal is 1019 1019.
10-4-322 showing signal 4, signal 0 in a lookup search for last name Butternut.
They're going to be taking a right onto Algonquin, eastbound Algonquin at this time. We're now entering Sandy Shores, taking a right again onto Panorama. Not going to be eastbound on Panorama, coming up to Joshua at this time.
Do you have timers?
Yeah, no.
We are now continuing on Panorama. Do I have any units with me?
You should have 166 backing.
166, I'm about a quarter mile out. I'm catching up with you.
10-4. He's taking the dirt road there between 68 and Panorama.
Just play it safe.
You're good.
And we're going to be continuing Route 68 westbound, Route 68, going into Harmony.
County 166, I'll be secondary. I'll be taking callouts. We're continuing Route 68, 946.
County 322. Do we have a pit timer by chance?
451, true.
10-4. It's 4 minutes, 25 seconds.
10-4.
Gonna be passing the gas station here on 68, 941, still continuing 68 westbound.
Wish the body cams didn't go down. This would be fun to watch.
Gonna be taking
Agreed.
a dirt road split at 931.
Gonna be heading up towards the radio station.
Oh, that's right. It was a fifth of Kool-Aid, not a fifth of OJ. It's been 25 years since I've heard it, okay? Cut me a break.
Making a right up at the top of the hill, 932 headed down towards Joshua Road.
My fire guy relogged the cat and everything.
Crashed
Still
out
not
here.
showing up on the live map. Is that just maybe a cat issue?
It could be.
Foot pursuit.
Footbell 932.
He may want to... He may want to relog into the game.
He's on
but
foot bail. He's on foot bail.
County 166, one at gunpoint.
166, a firm, one at gunpoint.
Count 322, 1, 10, 15.
There we go.
Showing 1015, channel hold shall be lifted.
2139. I'll reset my timers to the appropriate times now that I've got them set and ready.
I did not. I'm never expecting these. I really should start. Oh! Matt's on!
Yeah.
I didn't hear him log.
County 467.
He's still in Polito setting up, I think.
467 County.
Verbal warning issued for the infractions. Advised to contact the DMV. Myself and 376 are back 98.8.
Showing you back 98.8. I'm gonna attach 166 to that call with 322.
Yep.
There we go.
So anyways, that was the dispatch stuff, Chris. And you always ask where first, and that's even in real life, because if the call gets terminated right away,
County 3.
They can still be
38 County.
I'm going to be attaching a warrant and a bolo to the call here. If you can, read it out over the air for me, please.
Will comply. Stand by for bolo. Drew, that's you.
Oh, you want
I
me
can't
to do
read
it?
bolos. Yeah.
Alright, bolo.
County 370.
370 County.
B 98.8.
Showing you back 98.8. Alright. Bolo.
Attention all units, be on the lookout for a Brent Hinkle, age 24, male, 5'10", 185 pounds, white male, red hair, brown eyes. Wanted in relation to a carjacking and possession of stolen property. That is Brent Hinkle, red hair, brown eyes, white male, 2141.
Thank you. I could not do that without Leo permissions.
You can't even
Oh,
look
there's a
at
warrant.
the. You can't look at the.
County, you
bolos?
can release me from this call. I'm back in service.
Showing you 10-8 at 2142 038. I mean, I can look at them. However, I have not set up bolo work and warrant.
Okay, I mean,
stuff, all that.
if you can look at them, that's all you need to do. So you could
Yeah,
technically
I
read them
can
out.
look at them. Yeah, I can do that. I would just need to get my tone board in order.
Yeah, no worries.
I am still not all that confident in that.
So, yeah, Chris, historically they would say, what is your emergency? But then they started running into issues where people would say, there's a guy with a knife, and then the line goes dead. Well, where's the guy with the knife? So now they answer with, where is your emergency? That way if the call gets cut off, at least you have 1019 Algonquin, and then at least people know where to go to try and figure out what the hell happened.
That makes sense.
So, and that's IRL actually. So you always ask where, get the location, then the what is what I do next. I mean, you could get the person's name at that point if you want, especially depending on the urgency of the scenario. I usually go to what, so I know what the hell's going on, because their name's not going to matter if their throat is slit, right? So, I go what, then I go, okay, and what's your name? How long ago was this? That's the when. And they'll either tell you it's currently happening or it happened 5 minutes ago. Weapons, whatever suspect they're calling in on, did you see any weapons? Obviously, if they're just calling in a car accident.
County 3, I've got a blue Corvette, high rate of speed, headed down Joshua Road towards the stand by one. Done lost eyes. He's headed towards 13.
If they call in a fire,
38 understood.
You may ask if there was
Southwest
anyone on
19,
scene.
Dip down Seaview Road towards Grapeseed.
190, 10-9 that?
Just advising the last unit that I saw that vehicle dip down Seaview Road towards Grapeseed.
Okay, thank you.
County 166.
166 County?
Yes, sir. 322 is going to be transporting 1 for booking. If I can get a 70 to our final stop at 932, it's going to be for a larger utility truck.
Understood. 322 County?
Oh, sorry if I'm stepping. I'm just gonna be transporting my suspect to the station.
10-4 and 166. We will have off rotation county tow 3 mics out for that larger utility vehicle.
That's clear, County. Thank you.
I had to do a refresh.
Yeah, Lucas swapped over to recording server.
Okay. So then, like, if it's a fire, yeah, did you see anyone on scene? Is there anyone of I would actually ask first, do you see anyone in need of, is anyone harmed? And then, was there any suspicious activity? Then, of course, get a callback number. That way, if the officer needs further information, they can call back the person. So that would be a 911 call. Do you have the CAD pulled up? Like where you can see new dispatch and things like that?
I do, yeah.
Okay. So with new dispatch, just kind of play along with me, click and play around with it as we go. But call origin, was it a 911 call? Radio dispatch would be, an officer called it over the air. Observed would be if the officer saw it, I guess that could be radio dispatch also. But whatever, and walk up, I guess.
I put it down as observed.
Yeah.
County 370, I got that blue Corvette Calafia heading towards Joshua.
370, 10-4 on that blue Corvette. 38 County, can you affirm that the color was blue?
Yeah, 10-4. I'm on Joshua, headed to Calafia now.
Thank you both. I couldn't remember the color. I thought it was yellow. I'm thinking of someone else's.
Next one, call status. You always do active. Priority 1 is going to be most calls, I would say, just the way people RP a lot of times. It's going to be your pursuits, your fires, anything that could result in injury or a threat to the public. 2 would be more lower level stuff like I'm trying to think. Traffic stop. Just someone was speeding or headlight was out.
I believe he went towards Sandy in that blue Corvette. I lost eyes.
And then a 3 would be
10-4. That's a firm. I lost eyes as well. I was in a TC with the local. I'll be out for a minute.
Do you know what a 78 call is, Chris?
3810-4 showing you 10-6 busy out.
So 78 stands for AI. So we'll sometimes give the cops, if it's slow, just a bogus call, basically. We'll pretend something's happening, a property check at 10:36, and they'll go and they'll walk around with their flashlight. It'll just give them something to do. Or cat stuck in a tree is the one that I like to use a lot. That'd be priority 3. It's a 78 call. Everything takes priority over it because it's just bullshit anyways, right? Address would be your street name. So if we're saying it's
370, I got that Corvette here at 1020 at the flywheels.
If it's on
370 affirm.
If it's on Route 68, you can just type 68 into the address, or if it's Panorama, PANO,
Great copies are coming to you.
Drop-down menu. Postal's obviously postal, so 1020 Panorama. So you just put 1020 since you already got the Panorama. Call title is going to be the broad nature of the emergency: fire, traffic stop, pursuit, shots fired, that sort of thing. And then the code is not mandatory but helpful if it gives you a little additional information to what's going on. Maybe it's a bar fight at for the call title, well then it probably 2 for an intoxicated pedestrian sort of a thing.
Hey Drew, can you take that 911 call?
Michael should be taking him.
He's
In
yeah,
there,
there he is, 911 call center. He's just hanging out there.
Yeah. If you want to
looks
drop
like
down and listen to it though, Chris, go ahead and drop down.
Okay. Yep.
You may want to deafen
370
yourself.
County status check. Do you have that blue Corvette stopped?
Yeah, I got him filling up gas at the flywheels when I rolled up.
10-4 attaching you to a call for that.
10-4. Can you show 036 out as well?
Showing 038 out as well.
038. Yeah, thank you.
I don't even know who 036 would be.
If
we have one.
I thought we had one at one point.
Oh, Austin. That's right.
County 467.
467 County.
Show me out 1025 Panorama with the motor signal 4. I'll be facilitating an exchange of information.
Showing you unseen 1025 for that signal 4. Is that at a 1078?
Negative, not signal 78 this time.
Okay. Showing you out at 1025. I have my tone board with agency police pulled up for that channel hold.
Oh, why is there a channel hold? Did I
I'm
miss
getting
something?
it ready in case that blue Corvette decides to run.
Oh, well, I wouldn't hold the channel now.
No, not now. I'm just having it ready.
Oh, well, I just heard it beep. Make sure it's not ticking below the repeat button.
It's not ticking.
Okay.
It's not ticking. I don't have it active yet.
I could have sworn I heard it. Shannon!
Woohoo! I'm gonna minimize my tone board because I might get myself into trouble by clicking something I don't have.
That's why I got it in the
Show me
bottom right.
10-6 for about 5 mics while I type up paperwork.
322 County showing you 10-6 at 2151.
So we're
We have so many
anticipating one.
BCSO. Yeah, we're anticipating one. Do you have the tone board? You can do tone board, I'll do timer.
Either way.
Yeah, I've got timers pulled up if we're anticipating a 31 on that Corvette.
Yep, I got it ready.
Yep. Knowing how things are going down, I would anticipate one anyways because people are getting rowdy.
Yep. Oh crap, it's almost 9.
Oh, it's almost 10 for me.
Well, yeah. But it's almost the time I said I was going to get off. The time's just flying.
Yep.
All right.
Looks
How did
like
that go?
Christian's running engine 2 just for the sake of running engine 2.
Did you get an idea of how that works then, Chris?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah. And then call description is obviously where you're typing everything. Then you would hit up create call. It'll pop it up into the active calls list. And then we'll dispatch someone to it. You look for the closest unit to the location within jurisdiction. So say it's at 1039 on East Joshua. If there's a grapeseed unit sitting 3 blocks down the road and there's a BCSO unit sitting on the other side of Blaine County, you're going to send the Blaine County unit because it's in their jurisdiction.
Okay.
Even though they're further away. Otherwise, it's whoever's closest. You can pull out of jurisdiction, but only if every unit within the jurisdiction the call originates from or is for is taken up. So say we have 3 BCSO units and all of them are
County
on a scene.
166.
Then you're going to...
166 County.
Yes, sir. I'll be 10-6 for about 5 mics.
Then at that point you could pull
Showing
the...
you 10-6 at 2154.
Then at that point you could pull the nearest unit from the state. Just make sure you call it out as an out of jurisdiction call.
County 445.
445 County.
You can show me 1037, 108.
Showing you 1037, 108 at 2154. Welcome aboard.
And a lot of it, I mean, at this point, you pretty much catch us from listening and paying attention, honestly, but ask questions along the way. Is there anything you can think of, Michael? 827 Michael?
Yeah, I'm listening. You want me to, like, espouse tips?
I mean, if there's anything that you think is basic that I might have missed, I don't know how much you've been listening, but...
oh no, I'm sorry to say this, but I completely tuned you out.
No,
The best
you're
thing I
fine.
can say is go with the flow on these calls. You're gonna get into a bit of a flow when you're doing these, and you'll pick it up pretty quick.
Like the 911
Am I-
calls, understanding that is probably half the battle, because the rest is just making sure you pull the right person to the right thing. When there's a channel hold, all radio traffic stops. So if there's 4 dispatchers and there's a channel hold rolling, don't go dispatching a unit to, you know, get a cat out of a tree kind of a thing. Like it's everything, the world stops for that channel hold. And channel holds are pursuits, shots fired on officers, or some sort of catastrophic event like an airplane crash or a 5-alarm fire, kind of 4-alarm fire kind of a thing. You know?
Officer down, multiple officers down type deal.
Well, at that point it'd be...
Question.
Yeah.
I made a call. Are you guys seeing it?
Did you hit create call after you typed it all in?
Yeah.
The one at 1036?
No, 949.
No.
No, I'm not seeing that.
I don't know where the hell it went. That's not good.
It went somewhere.
It is not in history. The only 949 I see in history was a traffic stop.
I had callback numbers in there and everything. Oh, okay.
I don't know how to help you. I mean, if you remember the gist of it, retype it up
I recall
really
the most of it. Yeah, I'm going to type it up really quick.
And hopefully the callback number is not key to the thing. Let's see. So that's channel hold. That's the one tone that's really going to be important. The rest of them you can use, but most people don't. But the channel hold's important because that lets everyone know to give the traffic up.
How do you do that?
Do you have the tone board pulled up?
I do not. Where would I find that at?
Click the CAD logo in the bottom left. And then go to dispatch and then tone board. Also, you can pull up my stream if you want and see how I've got it set up. We've already got permission from moderators or admins that you can do that. Thanks,
Pull
Tom.
another dispatcher stream up?
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like a fair thing to do, especially when you're shadowing and learning.
Right, because if I try and live stream it here and dispatch, it could interfere with my stream. So Kim was like, "No, that's cool. As long as it's for training purposes, you know." But if you want to set up that works for you, you can copy mine if you want, or you could pull up my stream later on when you got more time and play with it, or pull up Matt's 190's stream and look at how he has it set up, or Bradley's. Kim's done a couple. We all have slightly different setups, but we just do whatever works for us.
Count at 322. I'll be back 10-8.
But there's no right way to do it. You can...
Showing you back 10-8 at 2158.
There it is now. Took it.
What's that?
County
Yeah, the
322.
call
Do you have any calls
worked this
pending?
time.
We have one call pending at 949 Panorama Drive for a suspicious person. Death threats made. We'll feed further information to you through your CAD.
10-4, show me en route.
Showing you en route.
Shannon was like right there though.
County 467.
467 County.
Information
Yeah, I
was
see it.
exchanged. Both parties advised. I'll be 98.
Showing you 98 at 2159.
I would. They're welcome to call out if there's pending calls, but just make sure, because Shannon was like a block down the road, she could have had that.
Yeah.
County 322. I'm 97.
322 showing you 97. Yes, 322 was sitting at 1020 Panorama.
Oh, was he? I thought he was further up than that. I guess they were pretty much equidistant then. Okay. I would still, I would, I'm assuming you did look, but I would still, and this is just for Chris's sake even, I would still look instead of letting the LEOs run your dispatch. And I'm not saying you did anything wrong. I'm just saying if you give an inch, they'll take a mile. Or they could. They could. I'm not even going to say someone would do that, but I would suggest, you know...
County 467.
467 County.
Show me 10-6, 2 mics.
Showing you 10-6 at 2200.
That sounds the way I put it. I'm not saying that people are going to take advantage of you. That's
467. Where is 4? Was that 467?
I thought it was, but he's not on CAD.
He is not on CAD, and I'm also seeing 2 Matt B's.
I only see one. You may refresh.
Yeah, I'm gonna refresh my CAD real quick. System, community menu, dispatch, back in.
Yeah, I still don't see 476. What was he needing?
He just needed to ping off for a couple of quick seconds.
Oh, well then, whatever. He may be having a headache, and that was just his way of coyly suggesting that.
I think so.
So, Chris, we were at, what was that question you had? That
I was
got hung up
talking
on?
about tones, I think, and then we got into...
Oh, tone board, yeah. So, do you have the tone board up now?
I do.
Okay. So, you'll always have police. So, go to play 2. Agency police. Agency communications. Especially if there's multiple dispatchers. That way everyone's immersion is intact. If you're doing a bolo, you could just simply click bolo after you've done that, because you're just playing the tone once. Basically, any tone, you would just hit and play it once, except for channel hold, which is the one you're going to use the most. So for that one, after you've selected police and communications, you'd click repeat, make sure it's turned blue, leave the seconds at 30 seconds, and then change your count to 99, because if we have a chase that lasts longer than
County 370.
3,000 seconds, we got a problem.
370 County.
Can you start me a 70 down to my location for this blue in color sports car 2-door?
Sure. Stand by.
10-4, thank you.
Once you have all that set up, Chris, you would just hit channel hold and then announce channel hold in effect. And again, that's for pursuits, shots fired on officers, foot pursuit. It doesn't even have to be
370
vehicle.
County, you will be getting some off-rotation county tow, approximately 1 to 2 mics out from your location.
10-4, thank you.
I'm going to pull you down to
No
Blaine
problem.
County Dispatch, Chris. That way we can talk uninterrupted for a minute.
Go for it.
County 467.
467 County. Showing you back 10-8 at 2203. Welcome back.
And if you want to move to, say,
Drew, I'm just going to deafen up.
yeah, if you don't mind, I'm sorry. So you got, does tone boards make sense to you?
I do. I noticed that you have it. Does it lock into the CAD somehow, or is it just like free frame?
Oh, there is a lock button. So let me unlock something. You'll right click to lock whenever you've got it in the place you want it.
Ah, okay.
And like I said, the setup I have is not mandatory. You can put things wherever you want. You could not have things pulled up. Like my timers aren't up, don't stay up. But what I'll do is I usually keep them minimized. Oh crap, I canceled them out. But I'll keep them minimized and they'll be in my bottom left where lookup and records is. And then I can just bloop, pull them up whenever I want them and hang them wherever. I try and keep them off screen because they're only necessary when there's a channel hold or a pursuit specifically. So I don't normally just have them lurking on the screen. But you can if you want. It's common talk with fire, tow, coroner, anything that's not LEO that you're communicating with is common talk, no 10 codes. If you wish to use 10 codes, you can use it with the LEO, but it's not mandatory because this is, we encourage common talk server. And realistically, most departments are getting away from 10 codes anyways in real life. At this point, I don't know what else to say other than ask you if you have questions.
A few came up. So I guess you made the comment about the 911 calls. So those just come in to see that you have a call waiting, right?
Yes.
You don't actually open that up to create the call.
No, you open it up to create the call. So if there was a 911 call in there, you click on it, and I think it says open in editor or open in dispatch or something like that. Go ahead and do that, and it'll populate it into your new dispatch section. But what I was saying is don't just look at it and then start telling your units, hey, I'm about to take a 911 call for a cat in a tree. No, because you wouldn't have actually answered the phone in real life yet. You wouldn't know
that
the
makes
context
sense.
of that call. So you just, if you're the only dispatcher in that channel, you say dispatch stepping out of channel for 911, and then you'd step out, take the 911 call, do your thing, and then when you come back into dispatch, you'd say dispatch back in channel. You'd also do the same thing if you're dropping a tow or fire, dispatch out of channel for tow. If you drop into fire, dispatch out of channel for fire. Then you go to fire and you say control in channel for control in channel, and then tell them what you need to, and then say control out of channel, and then when you enter dispatch back in channel. Always, if you're the only dispatcher within that given channel. Does that make sense?
That does. Yep.
Well, since there's 3 of us, you don't need to do that because, like, when I pulled you out and I left, I didn't tell anybody other than to let Michael know. But there's no need to tell the LEOs that because there's still someone there to handle their needs. The idea of that is while the LEOs are out, they're not staring at their team speak. So you say dispatch out of channel, so they're not frantically trying to get a hold of you while shots are being fired at them. You know, they'll handle themselves by communicating with each other if need be.
Okay.
What else did you have?
So I guess you open that call, you put in call notes, you do that, and then you would click on create call.
Create call, yep, and that'll kick it up to active calls, and it should be the top thing on your screen.
Yep, and then if you didn't want to do anything with it, you would hit clear call, or clear editor, sorry.
Yeah, odds are you wouldn't do that. There may be 1 out of 100 calls would you actually go, maybe they get halfway through the call and they go, an officer's here. I'd still dispatch that actually because you're gonna that officer's gonna end up calling in and going, hey, County 322, I'm here on a whatever. They said they talked to you. Can you connect me to that call? The times that I would actually clear a 911 call that I actually took is if, say, there's a fire, say, at the Yellow Jack, and someone calls it in, you start a call, you send fire, you send an officer to it, blah, 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 and then you get a second call. Someone else calls in a fire at the Yellow Jack. Well, you take it, you give them the RP, hey, what's going on, blah, blah, blah. They tell you about it. Okay, thank you. We should have officers en route. And then at that point, you could clear it because you've already started the call. Now, if they had further information about it, hey, I saw a guy in a white shirt running away from the Yellow Jack, and you didn't get that out of your last call, then definitely hang on to that and add that to your original. But beyond that, that's about the only time you'd actually clear out a call that you took.
When you create that call, does it take it back out of 911 calls then? Or?
It should. But keep your eye on it. There could be a glitch here and there, or maybe there's reasons why it could still sit in the 911 calls, but it should pull it away once you grab it.
Okay. If I were to open it though, and somebody else was working on, like, say for example, me, watching tonight, if I were to open it, I'm not going to mess up anything else that they're doing.
No, you're just I don't believe so.
Because if I clicked clear editor, it wouldn't affect their call.
Right. I think you have to actually create call for it to come out of the 911 center. I'm pretty sure. I haven't been. It's not like I've studied that, but I think create call is what gets it to clear out of the 911 call pool.
Okay. And then if I were to open up an active call or edit an active call, I'm not messing up somebody else's work.
Nope, you could go in there right now. Well, I mean, if you went to the call description and deleted it all and put ha 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 fools, yeah, you'd mess it up. But say there, like, if you pull it up right now, say Michael's the one who's handling this call, but then say you're sitting in fire and it's a fire call and rescue's on scene, you can add to the call description. Or even more preferable would be to add it to the call notes. Fire tells you that they found gasoline trails. You could click on note and type in engine 2 reports gasoline trails, possible arson, and then send that through. And then, yes, everyone else that's attached to the call, including dispatch, would see it. But that's a good thing because you're adding to the RP and assisting the call along.
What is preview call?
Preview call. I don't know where you're looking at for that.
So like in active calls, if I click on one, there's the edit call, preview call.
So the difference between edit call puts it into your dispatch center. Preview call pulls it up in the way the police would see it on their end. So an LEO would, if you hit preview call, this is how an LEO would pull it up, and that's how it would look on their CAD, because their CAD is smaller than your full screen. That's the best way I could describe that. You're not going to use that. You would hit edit call. Copy record link. If you did that, you could hit copy record link and then go down to call notes and hit paste, and it would paste it right into the notes for you. So say the two calls that we have up there, suspicious and traffic stop. Let's say for some weird reason the suspicious call that's active right now ties into that traffic stop, and 322 wants 38 to know that what's going on with his call relates to his traffic stop. You could actually take 322's call, hit copy record link, and then pull up 38's call and paste it into the notes, and then he can now bounce between the two and be in sync with those notes, if that makes sense.
Okay, yeah.
That doesn't always happen, but it can happen where I've had times where I've copied like several links because a story's just brewing between each 911 call. It's crazy. You almost get, you get some good immersion out of it too, especially if the body cams are working.
Yeah, I noticed those weren't working now.
Yeah. And then close call is once the call's cleared out, they're done with it. Even if, like, say 38 and 370 are on that traffic stop right now, if you were to hit close call, it would kick them over and they'll also be 10-8. That's assuming your auto status is set correctly. Click on auto status under dispatch, the gray button.
I'm looking to see where that's at.
It's in the top right of your dispatch panel where you would type out the 911 call. Auto status.
Okay.
Are those, is everything enabled there?
They're all disabled.
Go ahead and enable them. For attached, you want the status 1018. And the next two will be 10-8.
Yep.
So now that you've activated that, every time you attach someone to a call, it'll automatically make them 10-18. Once you clear a call, it'll turn them to 10-8. That way you don't have to do it yourself. It just saves you a couple seconds, and sometimes that may be valuable seconds. Okay. Save types above where you clicked auto status.
Yep.
So go ahead and hit clear editor if you've got anything in there.
Okay.
And then let's go to call origin, radio dispatch, call status active, priority 2, and then in call title type traffic stop. And then under code, type in 10 and then click on traffic stop. Let me know.
Okay.
And then go back up to save types and click save, the little disk icon there. Did it save it?
Hit
your drop down menu on
yeah,
save types.
I see it.
You see it? So now clear your editor. And then go to your drop down menu on save types and click on traffic stop.
Oh, cool. Okay.
So now the next time someone goes, hey, can you copy my 1050? Oh, sure. You click on traffic stop. What's the address? And you just type in the address, submit call, boom, kick them over. So now it's no hair off your back doing it. I've got pursuit, shots fired, panic button, traffic stop, fire, and robbery as my saved. I should probably have a couple more. There's a couple more I should probably set up, but those are probably the most common ones. So in your own time, feel free to set up whatever you think you'd want. What's up, Curly Fries? How you doing? Oh, and now we got a channel hold. What else you got?
I think that's it so far. I'm just trying to soak it all in.
Okay. I'd say the best thing to do then is just observe the rest of the night unless you feel comfortable. Wait, did you say you have tags yet?
For dispatch, I do.
Yeah. Okay. So, I mean, that's actually...
Not in TeamSpeak, though. I
yeah,
don't.
you don't have them in TeamSpeak. So, you'll need to get them in TeamSpeak before you can actually go orange and do your thing. But so tonight, I just say just soak it in, watch, listen, learn, that sort of thing. Michael will be here another hour or two, I think, was kind of what he was limiting for himself. But I'm on vacation this week, and I've been on server every night since I started vacation, so I'm going to take the rest of the night and have a couple drinks.
Sounds good. I appreciate it.
Yeah. I'll pop up to dispatch with you for a minute and make sure he's good.
All right.
All right.
Get back to Calafia. We're going to be at Calafia now.
And when you're done shadowing and you're actually a dispatcher, another
tasers out, swapping the.
So the things you'll do during a channel hold, you'll do the tones, you'll start your timers, which is 6 minutes for pit and 10 minutes for
We're on the
spike.
beach side. We're just to the south of Calafia.
And you would also change your name to priority on TeamSpeak, as you see we've done. And that's
He's been batoned.
In an effort to let he's been batoned. Of course he has 38.
Right here, units. Right here, to your left.
So the point of putting priority up there is so the civs can look over and go, maybe I shouldn't fuck around right now. Basically. And also lets people making 911s know that they're going to be waiting.
That makes sense.
Drew, I have a question.
Yeah.
So let's say this one of the timers, let's say the pit timer expires, and let's say like just expires and then they lost them. What happens then? Does it reset once they catch them again? Once they catch back up to them?
What I do?
15. Would you like me to lift the channel hold?
Stand by.
10-4, yeah, you're good. Can we start medical down for possible head injury?
What I do is I pause the timers if
10-4,
eyes are lost,
by.
and I'll hold on
Postal
to them for a
2011.
reasonable amount of time. Now, what's a reasonable amount of time? You just have to get a feel for it. If they're searching the area, then hold on to those times. If they've all gone back 10-8 and we've forgotten about it, that's a good time to reset the times.
7 Andreas 190.
And there's no time for that. How long does it take for some? Depends on the area. Are we looking around Los Santos or are we looking around Grapeseed, you know?
What?
Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, it makes sense. Just...
190, go ahead.
Can I get a backup unit? I've got a mail stop with a felony warrant.
10-4, stand by on backup. 376 County.
376.
Can you assist 190 just right up the street from you on a traffic stop?
Show me en route.
Showing you 18.
8 County. You have engine 2 and
827
rescue
just
2
dispatched for me,
en
I
route
guess.
to your location. Should be approximately 2 mics.
Who dispatched for you?
He just popped in and just dispatched fire for me. I was not aware that anything's happening.
Oh. I do that too. I'll just take over sometimes.
County
so
322.
322 County.
You can show me out of my vehicle.
I'm not
with
saying
the
it's right. I'm just saying I've done it.
941 on Route 68. Just show me 10-6 for a minute.
Showing you 10-6 at 2221.
So the things you'll want to do, Chris, if there's 3 things you need to remember. Just remember 1, 2, 3 when it comes to a channel.
County
hold.
1031.
Oh. Channel
1031.
I got your tones for you. Since I can't hear him, I'm gonna go ahead and start timers just in case.
190, do you got eyes?
No, I might have turned right. I'm going to take the right if you want to head to Sandy. I had a bike in the desert here. He's off-road towards Sandy Shores. 1020 opposite Flywheels, San Andreas. White male shirtless on a red Sanchez.
Hey Drew, which traffic stop call was that? 31.
It's the 19376. 445 Canyon.
Go for 445.
Can you connect?
10-4.
County 320.
190, what's your latest postal?
You dispatch fire
Last
to
seen
a
heading towards East Shukra.
1031.
1037-ish.
That
I've got him here. He's
wasn't that the one that
Dirt Joshua
Michael
westbound heading towards you.
was dispatching?
Yep, copy.
I don't know. I just came back. I wasn't.
Is
fully
that active?
abreast.
That one?
The one you put engine 2 on is the
we are
the pursuit.
south on Panorama, passing Flywheels now.
Okay, I'm not too sure then where he had them going.
Made a left
You may poke
He
him
is
or
on top of the
something 'cause he's
rocks
still
at
deafened.
postal 1020.
Poke
Units
him?
be advised, I believe he's coming down on the other side.
Poke him or send him a DM or something. Just get his attention.
Nope, he's at the top.
Low
190,
key.
he's at the top right now.
I see him. We're on the rock 1020 opposite the airfield. Mal's on the top.
I'd be willing to
He's
bet they
sitting
were
down.
going to 38 because he's the one who had the.
Send some units for perimeter, and then we can move up.
322. I got smoke tree and panorama.
445. I have Panorama Drive.
I'm on the rocks closest to the airfield. I have visual on him. I'm partially up.
Sandres 190. I'm seeing something in his
We're
right
at a
hand. Can't tell whether it's a
2011.
knife or a gun.
First,
Possible
is there
signals
even a
to
call
zero.
open for that?
Hang on, he was saying something to me.
Looks like a large knife in his right hand, guys.
Okay, he's maybe talking to them.
I might have a route here from the east side.
Units be advised. I got my long gun out if he tries to do anything for you.
Now, if there's plenty of
Gonna
dispatchers,
start
if a
making my way up
911
east side
came
slowly
in,
whilst,
one of us
issuing
could drop
commands.
down and take the 911. That's fine. But the civ shouldn't expect it either, you know, especially for low on dispatchers.
Okay.
But there's nothing against taking a 911 during a priority if we have enough dispatchers to make it happen.
I'm contacting him now.
What's the benefit of dispatching in game?
What do you mean?
Well, I noticed some people like they're in game doing it versus just the desktop CAD.
Well, the desktop CAD's a lot easier. The only reason you would see people in game doing it is if there's no dispatchers at all, but they want to be LEO still. You can have a temp dispatcher. So like Sunday and Monday night, we only had a dispatcher for a couple hours. Otherwise, both nights, I was the dispatcher while trying to do LEO. Because you still need a dispatcher. So you'll do that. I mean, if there's only one or two cops on, you'll temporary dispatch because it hurts more to have a solo dispatcher than to have two cops, you know. But if there's like 8 people that are LEO and there's still no dispatcher, it might behoove you just to, you know, flip over to dispatch until someone else joins. But also staying temporary dispatch tells people, hey, we need an actual dispatcher. I would like to do LEO tonight. Unless you're meaning when Matt streams with his character on server. Is that what you're meaning? Or
I've just seen a few people do it. I can't really remember when.
did you see them as LEO driving around and then taking 911 calls?
I think there was one that was not doing that.
190.
Yep.
Is that a Brent Hinkle you're chasing out there?
Yeah, we got him at gunpoint right now. We're trying to negotiate.
10-4. I've got a warrant on him. I'm going to come to your location. I'm clear.
Yeah, that's why I'm contacting him.
If you're talking about someone is dispatching like you see on my stream, but there's a little corner of their screen that shows a guy sitting at a desk, it's just to please their audience, to make it look a little more legit.
We got one
running down west side, northwest side.
So depending on which
I did see him put the knife down, but I don't know if he further weapons. Sandres 190, we're foot pursuit again. Northbound through the brush towards East Josh.
370, we're going to be able to intercept up here, I think.
We're just approaching the junction
I'm
box.
good. I'm good. Not on my eyes, but okay.
Watch out, guys.
He's got the knife. He's got the knife.
Shots fired on the individual. So the individual is down.
Watching cross, guys.
I got lethal if y'all want to move up.
Is he on the railroad track? That's what it looks like.
San Andreas 1, got 11015. We can roll medics to 10 between 1025 and 1020. Between 1025 and 1020. Next to Dirt, East Joshua, for one male with multiple GSWs. Shots fired by trooper.
A firm will roll. Stand by for timing.
Channel hold
Rescue
lifted 2229.
Engine 2, my apologies for sending you on that Wild Goose Chase previous pursuit. I need you to 1020 Dirt Joshua for multiple GSWs on a chase subject.
County 322. I'm going to be securing vehicles over here.
Yeah, that's going to be Dirt East Joshua around 1037, 1020. Right around Panorama Drive. Thank you very much. I'm going to give a time estimate of between 1 and 3 minutes. $190 San Andreas.
Good.
I have rescue en route going to be approximately 1 minute for that subject that incurred GSWs.
Simple, thank you.
All right. Any other questions for me before I head out for the night?
No, I think I'm good. Thank you.
That was wild, but good. Yeah, thank you.
All right. Oh, what's this traffic stop? Looks like he cleared it. Yeah. Oh, that was Shannon. Okay. And this
There
traffic
was both
stop
those
here.
TSs. The Joshua Road traffic stop. That was the Black 4-door. Yeah, that one can be cleared. That was a pursuit.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll leave you guys to it. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. I'll keep dispatching for the next hour and a half.
Okay. You may Ketchup mentioned something about possibly helping if needed, so you may just give him a poke, you know, as it's getting close to time, and see if that's what he's wanting to do. I can't speak for him.
322 County.
You can show me 988 off that call. They have sufficient units in the area. I'm gonna be back tonight.
Showing you 10-8 at 2232.
County 467, same traffic.
County 467 showing you 10-8 at 2232. As you were saying, yeah, I'll give Ketchup a poke if he wants to jump into the driver's seat with me and Michael. We'll probably do it as he gets to the end of his shift, though. But thank you,
Yeah.
Drew.
No worries. Appreciate it, guys. I'll see you next time.
Yeah, see ya. I probably won't be on until
County
like
376.
Friday. 376 County.
See you guys.
Can I get
Have
a
a good
tow
one,
to postal 1020 Chola Road? I have that dirt bike off the rocks for them.
All right, stand by.
County 3, I'm 742. Y'all have a good night. Thank y'all for dispatching.
County 38. Thank you for your patrol. You have a safe night.
Well, we won't be sending the raid to
Good night, 38.
medic like I was gonna.
See ya.
Can I?
County 376.
Send you guys over to swoops. I don't know if we've done swoops yet. So, anyways, that is
376 by?
where we're gonna wrap things up for the night.
I've got that off-rotation county tow responding for that jerk.
So thank you everyone for being here. Again, I'm not sure when we're going to be on again,
Copy that.
but
Do you need anything with this bike? There was nothing on it.
but we will for members we will have 2
Copy that.
new episodes. One that's already out today and one that'll be out tomorrow. Our first OCRP Polito Bay Cops episodes. So members, be on the lookout for those. You've got one already. Otherwise, we're going to send you over to Swoops. Let him know that he just got railed. And we'll see you on here next time. Not sure on the timing. Be on the lookout in the Discord for updates. And I will see you later this week. That's all I've got. Let's check out the sub count and see if it's changed any. 7 new subscribers tonight. So thank you again, everyone. We'll see you soon. Until then, take care and cheers. Good night, everybody.